yellow marling in every one strip wave. It started with Chrissy's gifted soup and now we're here sprepühe.
Hello everyone, let me know if you can hear me. I will put on some music, I'll put on the captions. I hope you're all doing well. It feels like it's been longer since I haven't streamed, even though it's been pretty much like normal. I streamed on Wednesday, I think it was. But because I was like gone and went to a concert and stuff. Wait, what playlist do I use? I think I use this one usually. Yeah. Okay, let's do that in shuffle. A little bit louder, I think it is. Thank you, Chrissy. All right, captions should be on. I posted to Twitter and Instagram, and I've got some music playing, so that I think is all good. All right, hello everyone. Thank you for being here. I'll start saying hello to everyone, and then we'll see what we do today. I was thinking maybe some interior stuff, but we'll see if we're liking the vibe or not. Let me see. Chrissy, welcome on in. And Paulina, welcome on in. Robin, hello, hello. And Goblin, welcome on in. Sunny, welcome on in. And Fia, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 2-month resub, for deciding to come back for a second one. I really appreciate it. And welcome on in. Steadily, welcome on in. Also, Saribot has joined. Great. Let me see. Chrissy, also thank you for the host. Wait, is the 25th? Okay, I have to remember to take that redemption out once they disable it, but yeah. Also Goblin and Paulina, thank you so much for the host. Paulina, enjoy your lurk. No worries. Kat, welcome on in. Hello, and thank you for the host as well. Marika, welcome on in. Let me see. Bambi, hello, and Starlight, welcome on in. Amy, hello, it's good to see you as well. Welcome on in. And Holly, welcome on in as well. Jill, hello, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me see that I don't miss anything. Hello from Anika and me. I'll be lurking today, but we'll keep an eye on the chat. Of course, no worries. Please enjoy your time. It's all good. But thank you so much for being here, Paulina. Also, let me know about the music volume, because I did just turn it up slightly. But I'm not sure if it's too loud now, but let me know. Or if there is an annoying sound or anything like that. How was the concert? It was very good, Amy. It was very good. I will say though, I am still absolutely exhausted, and the concert was Friday. We got home yesterday, very late, and yeah, and I also will say I have a few opinions about the concert, but all in all, it was very good. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, and I'm also a little scared of being being sick maybe soon-ish. But we're not. Our minds.
Whoop whoop. Sprip hype.
Wow, she was so excited about that. Whoop whoop. Yeah, we're trying to stay positive and hope that nothing happened. Wait, also, let me see. Oh, Goblin, thank you so much also for the 2-month resub. It started with Chrissy's gifted sub, and now we're here. Goblin, thank you so much for deciding to continue the gift sub that you got from Chrissy. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the continued support. And then Jill, thank you so much for the 21 months at tier 2. Jill, I really appreciate the support so much, and I'm really happy that you're still here. Thank you so much for all of that support. Thank you. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. I hope so too. Yes. Let me see. Luna. I'm just gonna read that out, but I don't have to.
Marling, I love being here. You are wildly talented, so sweet,
Right.
and it's always a perfectly chill and entertaining. You crafting this space is impressive. Thank you.
Oh my god, you are wildly talented. Impressive. Luna, thank you so much for the 19-month resub at tier 2 as well. Thank you so much also for this above and beyond support. Thank you so much for deciding to subscribe for such a long time, but also at a higher tier as well, Luna. Thank you so much. And for the sweet words too, even though I feel like the text-to-speech lady does butcher the sweet messages sometimes, but honestly, it kind of makes it a little bit easier for me to accept them. So there's that. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, what's happening? Wait, I'll let the alert play through and then say thank you. Oh my gosh. You can't see me, but I'm blushing, I think.
17 Wobbly months already? So happy to be a part of this lovely community. Kleiner als 3.
Kleiner als 3.
Wakey.
Oh my god.
No more sexy time.
First of all, Anti-Mara, thank you so much for the brand new sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in and enjoy the emotes and the mum badge. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that support. And then Pia, thank you for the 17-month resub at tier 2. Thank you so much for the support. It's also such a heckin' long time and also above and beyond at tier 2. So thank you so much. Wait, might as well dump the rest, and it's not even a special alert. Oh my god, someone messed up the alerts, and by someone I mean me. But yeah, Pia, thank you so much for the continued support. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Grumpy, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And then Chrissy, thank you so much for the 500 bits in total. Thank you. That is very kind. Thank you, Chrissy. I really do appreciate it. I also love that you always do split it up with the wakey alert. You know, we love that. And I'll take a look at the bit alert, I guess. Oh yeah, you could have done another 160. Oh, it's okay. All right, let me see. Let me continue saying hello to all of you. And Nira, also welcome on, and thank you so much for the host as well. And then Cat redeemed Fashionista time. We'll pick something from our wardrobe again because I'm scared to purchase anything, but we'll absolutely do that. Thank you for redeeming it. Phoenix, welcome on in. Tofu, welcome on in. I just wanted to update you all. A few weeks ago, I asked about your experience with a second Switch and just wanted to say that I bought a second one. I'm so happy I did. Ooh, that's so exciting. Wait, Marika, what type of theme are you doing, if you want to share, or if you already know? Maybe you don't know, maybe there's no theme, but I'd love to know. And then Kat, welcome on in, and thank you so much for the 145 bits. Thank you so much for that support as well. We're on the boost train again, which it's been telling me stuff already with like recommendations and whatnot, but we'll see. I still don't even understand really, but thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Sparks, also welcome on it. Thank you for the host. Paula, enjoy your lurk. Hello. And then Vegan Elephant, also welcome on in. Enjoy the lurk.
Stop.
Okay. Let me see. Vegan Elephant, Phoenix, and Steadily. Thank you so much for the host as well. I do appreciate it. Also, I did already see that there's a few people who already favorite it or retweet it my going live tweet. So thank you so much for that as well. I do appreciate that. Winter Girl, also thank you for the host. Welcome on in. If you need deliveries, let me know. Yes, I will. I actually was I was pretty much playing Animal Crossing all day long today. I was playing a bit this past week in general when I was at my parents and stuff. So I want to show you a few of the updates to Verdun, and one of which you can see behind me pretty much, or behind my character, I would say. I need to say. And I actually, like, in my head, I started a list of things that I need, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do like interior stuff, and then we're gonna use the sketch app for it, I think. But I will let you know. Thank you, Chrissy. Tofu, also thank you for the host. Lola, welcome on in. Can you not leave the redemption in, but rename it? Like, I hosted in Spirit because stupid Twitch removed yet another helpful feature, so we keep the yippee. Oh my gosh. We'll definitely like reuse it. Or I was also thinking, so either leftover biddies, or also, I mean, we could make it the send comfortable vibes, or honestly, we could do like a yippee alert, like a redemption alert thing. I could just rename it to yippee, and then you can, you know, play that every once in a while. I would put like a cooldown on it then, and stuff like that. But yeah, I could also do that. You know, I've been meaning to like add an applause and stuff like that as well. So we could also just have it as like a redemption channel point redemption alert, and then we'll do something a little bit more special for the leftover biddies maybe. Couldn't we do, oh, thank you for the confetti. Couldn't we do for the leftover biddies, wouldn't it be fun if maybe it would be like, add a little bit of spice? Isn't there like that sound alert that goes like that? Oh my God. Okay, butterfly. Wow, great. Thank you all so much for the hype train. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much everyone for the support. You have opinions, spill the tea in my DMs, bestie. I can. And Tabitha, welcome on in. Was it just me or was the alert really loud? Oh, were the alerts, or was a specific alert like really loud? Because I felt like that a little bit with how it played for me, but how things play for me is always very different to how they play for you. So let me know. Cascada, welcome on in. Hello. Renee, hello, welcome on in. It's good to see you as well. Annie, welcome on in. Enjoy the lurk. Renee, thank you for the host. Branchers, welcome on in. Hello. And then Pia, thank you for the host as well. It's been a bit since I've had access to this emote. Nice. The knife. Yes. Denise, also welcome on in. Hello. Pia, thank you. I said something to the alert, but I never said thank you. So thank you so much for the 69 bits as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I also really relate to the being exhausted after a concert thing. The concert I went to was on Wednesday and I'm still dead. Oh no. That makes me like not that hopeful. I honestly, oh my God, I'm so not used to like standing for such a long time, and like it was just every train that we took was like arriving super late and stuff as well. So it's just I could probably sleep for like a week straight. But yeah. Let me see. I'm now doing a city core on one island and a witchy core on the other. Oh, I love that. Austin, welcome on in. Hello. No hype train means no golden choo-choo anymore. Oh no, wait, you got it for me though. You got it for me. Wait, it says boost completed? That was like 2 minutes. I don't understand this. Going on a witchy islander hunt, so I'm gonna lurk. No worries, have fun. Oh, Savvy, no worries. You're not late at all. Welcome on in. Yeah. I see the choo-choo as well. Yes. Savvy, no worries. You're not late at all. Welcome on in. Yeah. So we went home, like we went by train on Thursday, and we got there at like maybe 10 something, I think. And then the concert was Friday, and we had to leave like relatively early. We already left at like 11 a.m. for us. And then the concert only, they opened the gates at like 4 p.m. And the concert started at like 6 with the two artists that went like before Ed Sheeran came on. And then it ended at like what was it, 10:30 or something, and by the time that we got home, I think it was like 2 a.m., a little bit later probably. So we were like on the road pretty much, and like just it felt like we were standing up all day long on Friday. And then Saturday, we went back home. So that was yesterday. We went back home, and then our train was actually late, and so we only got home at like after midnight, I think. And oh my god, I'm just exhausted, really. It's kind of wild. Like not that I was like a huge concert goer. That's not a word, is it? I wasn't like super into concerts and like went all the time or anything like that, but like before COVID, I mean. But like it's really wild how you're just not used to being surrounded by so many people at all anymore. Like it was so many impressions, so many people, so much noise. It was so loud, you know. All the alerts are a little loud, but maybe it's just that my ears are functioning normally again. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I did have my PC on Thursday because I was still working a bit, but I turned it on and I turned it off, and I just switched it on back for the stream today. So I haven't like changed anything, but sometimes like Streamlabs or something will change something up. So we'll keep an eye on it, and then I might have to like adjust some stuff soon. But thank you for letting me know. Malene builds one of my top 3 favorite themes time. Oh my gosh. Was the concert good? It was. Yeah, I said earlier, I've got a few opinions on it about specific things. But all in all, it was very, very good. Like I said, it was like a lot of impressions. I think it was a little bit too much, of course, like considering I really haven't been around that many people in a long time and stuff like that. But in general, I really enjoyed it, and I would do it again. I hope I'm not gonna get sick. Like that's the only thing I'm really worried about now. But yeah. Been watching you on YouTube, and you're the reason I made a Twitch account. Oh my god, nice. Mara, is it Mara or like Mara? I guess it's Mara, probably. Let me know. Welcome to Twitch, and welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for hopping over here and actually creating a Twitch account. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support, and I hope you're doing well. Making my coffee, and then I'll be ready for Wobbly chillin'. Sounds good, Annie. I totally get that. Traveling by public transport always drains so much energy from. Yeah, like, so we made the decision to get back on Saturday, mainly because the trains today would have been like super expensive. So we were like, okay, let's rather like take the train on Saturday, come home like a little bit later in the day, and then we'll still have like the Sunday. And honestly, in hindsight, that was like the best decision we could have done we could have made, because even though it's like, so the train connection from here to my parents' place is pretty good. It's like a 3 hour 15 ride, and there's like no, I don't have to like transfer to another train. So it's like relatively chill. I get on the train here and I leave at my parents' like train station and get picked up and stuff. So it's relatively easy, but still, after a train ride, even though it's like just 3 hours and 15 and you just sit, I'm always exhausted. And so I think had we pushed it to Sunday, like to today, it would have ended up with us being like super exhausted during the day or whenever we actually got home, and then we would have like had to go to work tomorrow and like be fully there and fully present and whatnot. And I think that would have been like, yeah, it would have just been like a lot. So yeah. You should be fine. I mean, I haven't read your other things, but I mean, it's not a competition, Chrissy. Everyone gets to be exhausted no matter what you do, in addition or whatnot. Everyone has different like energy levels and stuff. We arrived 4 hours before the doors opened for the public because the VIPs got to see the sound check. Oh, nice. Get photo with the bands and also autographs. It was at 3 p.m. After that, we went outside again and waited for another 3 hours before we were let in again. Oh, interesting. We had to wait an additional 1 hour standing around, but then the concert didn't start for another 2 hours. Oh, I see. Yeah, for us, they let us in at 4, I think. We arrived at like a little bit before 3, I believe it was. But yeah, they let us in at like 4, and then the concert started at 6 for us. And then Ed Sheeran came on at like 8:10, I think it was, roundabout, I think. Dooley jumped against me when he was kicked out of the mosh pit. What? Oh, I hate mosh pits. They make me so anxious. He kicked me full force against my knee and I still can't move it properly. Wait, was that before or after the move? Chrissy. Didn't just have the concert that destroyed me. I also had my move. I hope that went well though. I hope you're settled in quite nicely. And I hope I read it on Discord. I hope that despite everything, you're feeling okay, at least. Yes, the vegan elephant. Yes. I'm lurking. About a month ago, he's playing right next to my apartment complex. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, we went to an Ed Sheeran concert. We booked it like last year, and it was at the time when we didn't know where my sister was gonna live, and my I was gonna live, and then Kat was like in a completely different place. But we were like, okay, no matter what happens, we were gonna book these tickets, and we're gonna meet up here. We went to the one in Frankfurt, and yeah, we had to like arrive from completely different directions, but it was kind of fun just to get together for that. So yeah, I love people in mosh pits. Yeah, they really scare me. They really do. My coffee's gonna be awesome. I put a little pumpkin spice in it. Ooh, nice. I put some vanilla syrup in mine today because I was like, I got up this morning and I slept like pretty nicely actually for the first time in a few days, I think. But I still like, even though I slept probably like 8-9 hours or so, I woke up and I feel completely destroyed. And so I was like standing in front of the coffee machine. I was like, okay, I need like a little bit of something extra. Like it just needed to be a little bit, extra pizzazz or whatever. So yeah. Oh, and also no worries, vegan elephant. You're absolutely fine lurking, but welcome. It was awesome. Yeah, it's really amazing seeing someone like be able to live out their passion and just really enjoy it so much. It also hit me with a few feelings of like that. It's just, life is so unfair. Like so many people have incredible talent and they will never be able to present their talent or have it be appreciated as much as other artists have it be. I don't think that sentence made any sense, but it might have, you might have been able to understand. The move was hell. Yeah, I don't like moving. So I moved for the first time like at the start of this year, and I was kind of excited for it just because I'd never moved before. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Like this is a new apartment. Like I get to completely arrange my room the way that I want and like put all the box. And I don't know. I knew it was going to be exhausting, but honestly, I kind of underestimated it still. And I did not like moving. I don't plan to do it any time in the future. So because it was too much. Yeah, it was a Deutsche Bank pack because it was like it was a pretty big one. So he said it was like 61,000 people for 3 nights in a row as well. So there's another one today. There was one Friday, which was my sister Kat and me. There was one yesterday that Annika and Paulina went to, and then there's another one actually today. And both Saturday and Sunday were like extra concerts, which is kind of wild to think about. But yeah, I think it was like 61,000 people. And then at some point, so we got in, and then they gave us these like wristbands so that if you had to leave the actual like stadium, then you could get back in because your tickets wouldn't work anymore and stuff like that. And at some point they wouldn't let any more people in that didn't have those wristbands because they were like, it's too full. You can't go in anymore. You have to like just listen to it from here or something, which is kind of wild. Oh, also Bug, welcome on in. Hello. I'll be moving right into the city of Stuttgart. Ooh, I'm low-key scared. Oh, I know. I totally understand that, but you definitely got this. It'll be over, like it's a very, that's the thing that kind of kept me going because it's going to be over at some point. You just have to like push through it. And yeah, moving in a week, this is great motivation. I'm sorry, Paulina. It's also, it's also kind of like, I don't know, fun, I guess is the wrong word, but it's a very exciting time because it's such a big change and it's so easy to like grasp it because as you're moving, like your stuff is changing and it's kind of exciting as well. So it'll be okay. I'm still missing so much stuff. Yeah, you know, you can take your time though, like one day at a time, I think. Quickly shower, get something to drink before I'm engrossed in all the creativity. Sounds good, Pia, sounds good. Yeah, oh my god, I saw the videos, Anika. It was like kind of wild how much rain there was. So for us, we were really lucky because it didn't rain for us. But yeah, but I hope you still have fun. Like the videos that I saw, it was still pretty awesome. Pretty awesome like atmosphere and stuff. Mara's fine, finally able to catch a live. Thank you for letting me know. It was very full on the floor. Yeah, it really was. We got like pretty good spots, I would say, like all things considered. But I'm also very happy that I'm not like constantly surrounded by so many people. I hope I can stay there for 2 years because I've been moving 3 times since the start of the pandemic. Oh my god. That is a lot. That is a lot of moving. Oh my gosh. I hope that you can stay there for a longer period of time as well. Yes. Train connections, I know. I was supposed to be home at 5 p.m. Deutsche Bahn was being Deutsche Bahn. I arrived home at 2 a.m. and still had to pack up the rest of my stuff. Oh gosh. Did you get reimbursed? Because once they're 60 minutes late, you get reimbursed a little bit. For us, yesterday it was really annoying because we were like, at some point we were like gonna be 60 minutes late. I was like, okay, nice. I'll get like 25% of my ticket back. But then of course they caught up with it a little bit, and I think we ended up being around like 50, I'm not sure, 52 minutes late or something like that. It was like very close to that mark of being able to be reimbursed and stuff, but we weren't quite. So there is that. But yeah, it was like both my sister and then Kat and me, we all had like issues with our trains yesterday. It was like my sister's train got canceled and then there was like a substitute train for it. Ours was like late and there were like a couple of different things or a couple of different reasons. Yeah. You can't even cancel that one, get your money back? Wait, but I did. I got like a few weeks ago. I had the like very cheap price and I was late like 2 or 3 hours, I think, because there was a criminal being chased. I don't know if you remember those Instagram stories of me being completely desperate and almost crying at like 1 a.m. in the morning and Kat having to stay up and like pick me up and stuff. And I just filled out their form and they gave me back like half the money, I think. I've moved like 10 times in my life. I'm so ready to stay somewhere longer than 1 to 2 years. I hope you can. I really hope you can. I'm like, I can't even imagine that. Like when people tell me that they, in their childhood or something, moved so many times, then I'm always like, how? Because I grew up and like I said, I moved for the first time at the start of this year. And like I did spend like 3 months or 4 months at a time in like different cities, and I packed up like a huge suitcase and kind of lived in a rented apartment for the time being or something like that. But it wasn't like a complete move, you know. Yeah, my train was 50 minutes late on Thursday, and I was almost mad that it was not 60. I know, it's like, okay, those 10 minutes, I'd be fine with like 10 minutes more and just get a little bit of money back. Like that would be nice, but no. I've moved twice since the pandemic. I moved out of my mom's house at the start of it and a year later moved to the house I'm in now. Oh, but I hope that in the one that you're now, you can stay a little bit longer. And I hope that you're happy there, Starlight. Harriet, also welcome on in. Hello. I don't think I'll ever go to a concert again without getting an actual seat because I'm so tiny that when I have standing places, I just stare at people's backs. No kidding, I even struggle trying to see the screen. Oh, yeah. We were talking about that because so my sister's boyfriend is really, really, really tall. And so we were talking about like how for him, it's also kind of hard to go to concerts because he'll always be like, people will always be annoyed at him and he feels really like guilty and bad about it, even though it's like not his fault that he's so tall. And then we were talking about like where to stand or how you could like maybe sit down and stuff. But like it also makes sense if you're small. Yeah, very much so. I guess that's like, I'm very like average height, which I guess is like pretty okay for concerts. But yeah. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the 21-month resub at tier 2 as well, Dad. Thank you so much. I only got laughed at. Oh no. According to my computer, today's one hit wonder day. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Also, Harry, did I say hello to you? I'm not quite sure, but welcome on in. We're trying to sell this house. Oh, we're pretty far from our works and families, so we want to move closer. Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, that makes total sense though. But then you'll find something very soon that'll be a lot better. Also, I've got tea with me today for the first time in a while, I think, on stream. So yeah, it was pretty great, and it was I don't know, like my 6th Ed Sheeran concert. Oh my gosh. We got good places with great views that were also safe to escape quickly if it got too much for Polina with all those people and stuff going on. Yeah, very good, very good. 6 concerts? Wow. Wow. Boosted levels? Oh, you mean, oh yeah, so if you mean the alert that just popped up, that's just the way that I named it, but now they added the boost trains, so I'm going to rename it. But I basically just wanted the different like the amount of months that you've been sub to is like the different level, you know, like in gaming you kind of level up. So my dad would just reach like level 21, and then because they say like tier 2, he enabled the boost for this level, or if you are tier 3, it'll be like you enabled the super extra boost, I think. I'll be like renaming it. I'm not going to use the boost thing anymore because they added the boost train now, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's just that. It's also claustrophobic sometimes because I'm so squished by people and you can't. Oh yeah, especially if you're tiny and you kind of don't see like where you can go and stuff. I can only imagine how stressful that would be. Oh gosh. I drank fruit tea today. Nice. I drank oat milk with strawberry kava. Oh my, really? Oh my god, I just remember like anytime I tasted it as a child, I was always like, oh, this is kind of too fake tasting almost, you know? Frankfurt, Hamburg, Zurich, Prague, Frankfurt, the 5th. The 5th. Oh, okay. So for me, I went to Frankfurt in 2014? 13? I don't know. It might have been 14, I think. And then it was Hockenheim in 2019, and then Frankfurt again this year. So 3. It was 3 for me, which is already like very long. 14? I think so. I'm pretty sure it was so his Plus album came out in 11, right? 2011. And I think that was like, was he still promoting that one, or was he, or I'm not sure. Nice. It was supposed to be in the Jahrhunderthalle, I think, in Frankfurt, but then it was too small and they changed it to something else, I think. Interesting. Oh my gosh. I'm done with concerts now. I saw my 3 favorite bands, so I don't need to see any more. My friend I was there with is the Complete. She has seen a single band like 30 times. Oh my god. So you wouldn't be like interested in seeing them again, Chrissy? I've been to like 4 concerts in my life. I've seen Sting twice, Billy Joel once, and recently saw Alec Benjamin a few weeks ago. Oh, nice. I hope that was fun. Y'all like the pink drink from Starbucks? I don't think I've ever tried that one. Making pea soup and villager hunting sounds good, Goblin. I went to a couple One Direction 5 Seconds of Summer concerts. I loved it. Nice. I went to my first concert in 2017. Yeah, I think that Ed Sheeran concert was my first one in 2014. And then I think I went to for the Germans, there was like a tiny like Crow concert at our club, like very close to where I lived, but I wouldn't really count that as a concert if I'm gonna be honest. But then I went to Noah Khan in 2018, and I went to both Dean Lewis and Ed Sheeran in 2019, and then the Ed Sheeran one this year. So I went to 5 concerts, I would say, which were all like really, really good. Conspiracy theory, Annika and Malene have known each other all this time and just didn't tell us. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine. I've only been to metal concerts. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, the complete opposite, I see. I'm good. Oh, interesting. See, because I would definitely, I think I would go to Ed Sheeran again. I think so. I think I was at Jahrhunderthalle, still the ticket somewhere. Oh, I think I do too. Somewhere in like a memorabilia kind of box or something. I haven't been to any concerts since before COVID started. Yeah, that was me as well until Friday. And I will say, like, I wasn't like 100% comfortable with it the entire time, but yeah. Yeah, Julia, you told me about that. My first was Passenger. Oh, I love that. Oh, I can imagine that would have been great in a small like club. Avenged Sevenfold, Five Finger Death Punch, Avatar, and Black Veil Brides. Ugh, as my first. Oh no. Oh no. Metallica, Justin Bieber, BTS, and Coldplay. Oh, that's like a wild mix. I kind of love that. And also welcome on in Charizard. Welcome on in. Ed Sheeran yesterday was my second. I hope. Well, I mean I know the experience was better than the first concert, so that's good. I love the rush of concert. It always makes me feel so much adrenaline. I know, right? The butterflies really are wild today. And I miss it. Yeah. I wasn't, so when we booked it, I was already like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be like really, I'm going to feel comfortable and stuff. And like I said, I wasn't feeling 100% comfortable, and then I don't know what the consequences will be. I will be honest. So, you know, but I hope that very soon it'll be much safer again. It'll be so much screaming, but at the same time, metal concerts are a lot of screaming. Oh yeah, I would feel like metal concerts are a little bit more screaming. Thing as an artist, I would always go and see. Nice. I've only been to real small festivals, never on a real concert in my life. I want to start going in 2020, but then the Panini happened. Oh yeah, you will be able to go at some point though if you want to. I'm sure of that. My first was Creed when I was in junior high. My mom bought tickets thinking that they were Creedence Clearwater Revival, and then gave them to me when she realized it wasn't the same band. Oh my god. The last one in 2019 was Alice Cooper and Hailstorm. I was recently trying to talk my boyfriend into going to see Shinedown, but that didn't happen, sadly. Oh no. I hope you can at some point. I was kind of scared of the security check, but they didn't even touch me. That's good. Yeah, they were like super nice for us. They were really, really nice and considerate. I also talked to a girl at the concert who's planning to see the band in all German stops of this tour. Wow. They'll basically see the same show 6 times in a month. Where the hell did she get that much money? Oh my god. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my god, Amy, don't ask that, please. That's a lot. We were also talking about that because we found this one, I think YouTube account or something, who had like recordings from pretty much like every Ed Sheeran concert on his mathematics tour, and it was kind of like, holy crap, that is a lot of money. Annika, oh my god, we have to chat about this, okay? Because I am with you. I have to say it was great as always, but I have to say I've liked other ones a tiny bit more, just because with all the songs he's been releasing ever since my first time, he obviously cannot play all of the old favorites. Yeah, I agree. And I've definitely got like opinions surrounding this. Like, yes, I choose to remain silent. Well, Chrissy, I do appreciate every support. You know, I hope you know that. My number one priority is Gamescom though. Oh, nice. Yeah, soon. I've been to about 50 since then. Almost every genre, I think. Kind of miss them, but now I definitely make sure I have a seat with a good view. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to, I don't know if like I'd like a seat ticket, but I might have to like try it at some point in my life. I was holding on to Annika so tight when we left the stadium. It would have been my biggest nightmare to lose her in that flooding crowd. It was kind of scary. I will say, like, just leaving this, because we got there at like a pretty good time, and it was all like still very, very open. And there was only the one, there were like a couple of minutes in front of the gates, I think, when it started, when it got up to like them letting us in, when we were kind of like, oh, okay, people are starting to like want to go in and stuff. But apart from that, it was all like very, very nice. And we got there at a very good time, so we weren't like squished or anything like that, or even like pushed into it. We also were really smart about like the toilet situation. We found toilets. There were like there was no queue or anything. It was like super chill. But then when we left, it was definitely there. You just saw all the people in like the one place, even though we had already kind of waited to let like the big crowd just kind of leave first. But then you went outside and you just saw this like sea of people going down the stairs, and it was like, oh my god, there's like so, and then also you went kind of, we went to the left to the train station, but then to the right you could also kind of walk, and it was like almost, the floor was like a little bit lower, and so you just saw like a sea of heads, and it was so, like, truly just seeing that amount of people after such a long time, it was really wild. We got there, it was good. The way out was a lot, but people were pretty considerate. Yeah, I think generally, like, the experience that I've made with Ed Sheeran concerts, or, you know, also Noah Kahan and Dean Lewis are also the same, like, singer-songwriter kind of genre. So it's all very, like, chill, very, very calm people. So, yeah. We went past the train station. Renee picked us up. Oh my God, that's awesome. The trains, so for us, I think it was actually very, very okay. We got a little scared because it looked like the trains were super full, but I think because we actually let a few people go first, and we just kind of we just stayed back a little bit. We managed to get a train back to the main station and stuff that was actually not full at all. So that was okay for us, but there were definitely some in front of us that were pretty much packed to the brim. I'm really happy about the concert. During the soundtrack, we were able to wish for our favorite songs, and they ended up playing my favorite. Oh, nice. I cried before the concert even started, and then during the concert, their song list was also my top 10 songs. Nice. I will say, yeah, some of my favorites were not played, unfortunately. And then, you know, a few songs that were played, I actually don't like. So, yeah, it could have been like a tiny bit better about that, but yeah. They played a cover of Mr. Brightside by The Killers, which is my absolute fave song ever. Nice. I feel so left out now living in Germany going to the Ed Sheeran concert. No. Don't feel left out. It's a very, like, niche thing to have done on, like, this specific day, you know? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I with this entire concert stuff happening though, that's kind of the explanation why today we're also doing another no cam stream. I do hope that that's okay. Thank you all for hanging out with me, even though you can only see my little character face staring back at you. Hello. But yeah, I think I'll be streaming again on Tuesday, and then we'll do face cam again. Not to, like, promise anything, put pressure on anyone, but I woke up today and my eyelids are, like, double the size that they should be, I think. So it was not great. Yeah, but I hope that's okay. We're just gonna do, like, a very, very chill Sunday, which I think is very good vibes for Sunday, for end of the week and stuff. Yeah. It was probably the best decision to wait a bit and not squeeze into the trains. Yeah, also, so we thought about how to get there. We could have taken the train and went from, like, our hometown all the way to Frankfurt Stadium, pretty much. Or, like, Frankfurt main station, and then from there to Stadium. But then the last train would have left at, like, 12:42 or something ish a.m. So it was kind of we weren't sure we're gonna get that, and then the next one would have left at, like, 5 a.m. or something, and then 5 hours at Frankfurt main station during the night as 3, like, young women is not really something I want to experience. So we decided to actually take the car to Hanau main station and park it there, and then we just took, like, we just took, like, a train from there to Frankfurt Stadium, and then so we weren't, like, in a time crunch, I think is the word. We didn't have to, like, rush or anything. We were like, okay, whatever time we get to our car is fine. We can still, like, drive home and stuff. So yeah. For us, it was Griff, which I think it was for you too. It was Griff, and then for us, it was Cat Burns. It was Cat Burns instead of, I think, Haley or something for you. So it was slightly different, but so Cat Burns came on first. And she was, like, she was, like, so adorable. She was, Dylan, there we go. She was, like, super sweet, but I think she's a very super, like, introverted, anxious person, and she kind of was, for lack of a better term, a little bit awkward about the performance. She just kept like walking around in a circle because the stage was like almost in the center of the stadium, and then there were like people all around it, and there was like a ring around the stage, and she was just walking in circles, like waving at us and stuff, and her voice is like incredible, like really, really incredible. But also a lot of the seats were still empty, so there weren't as many people. People were really distracted, so it was kind of annoying, but the performance itself was really good. Oh, no worries, Fia. Enjoy, and I'll see you later, hopefully. Griff, I have to say, I really loved. I thought she was super adorable. The way she like kept twirling and stuff, and she was like really, really awesome. Kira, hello, welcome on in. Hallie, also welcome on in. Enjoy the lurk. Yeah, you absolutely do not want to do that. I went to the Dean Lewis concert back in 2019 in Frankfurt, and then we had to like. It was in the city center, so we left again via the main station, Frankfurt, and it was like we were able to get our train and everything. We didn't have to wait or anything, so it was fine. But like that experience kind of scarred me for life because it was so full and you had to like squeeze past people, and it was like very, very like I was really uncomfortable. I was like super uncomfortable. Been to two Walking on Cars concerts. Nice. My Joy-Con started drifting really bad. Should I get new Joy-Cons or get a Pro controller? Why is it so expensive? You could try repairing it if it's like a regular Switch with the detachable Joy-Cons. Honestly, Robin, I would say try and repair it. It's like actually it's not that hard to take it apart, and there's like a lot of good videos explaining it. So I think that would be my first choice, and it's not going to be as expensive as getting like new Joy-Cons or Pro controller. Yeah, I think so. Exactly, Chrissy, yes. Even 5 minutes in Frankfurt main station, bright daylight is too much, let's be honest. Very much true, yes. Dylan was my fave. I loved her performance. I don't think I know her songs. I know her like most popular song because I saw her on your Instagram story and I checked her out, but I think apart from that I didn't know anything. Yeah, I like this dude that was playing the guitar and stuff. Wait, was it like a starter, like an opening act for you too? I chose to stay the night in a hotel because I did not want to be at the train station. Exactly, Chrissy. Very good, very, very good idea. Oh, that's true, Robin. If you've got, I have two left hands though. If you still got warranty on it, you could send it in and they'll fix it for free. Exactly. You just have to have like the receipt and stuff. Oh my God, Anika. Mundo. Oh my God, he was so weird. Yeah, he was all right. He was all right. Probably don't have warranty anymore. If you don't have warranty, they'll still like repair it for you. It'll just cost something, but you can look up the prices online too, and it might be cheaper than getting a new one. Anika and me will probably buy tickets. Ooh, nice. Oh my God, that's awesome. That would still be cheaper than buy. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. So definitely try and like look into that. Okay, let's go and switch over here, and then I'll kind of show you what I've been doing on this island. So for anybody who doesn't know this island just yet, this is Verdant, my overgrown and abandoned city island. And I think last time we were working on, or like we were doing something on stream, we were actually working on this one too, because I'm kind of trying to make some good progress on it and then hopefully get it to be finished very soonish. But yeah. I am. That's okay though. People are confused by it, but also used to it by now. Nice. It's a known issue with Nintendo. I didn't have warranty and they fixed it for free because they know it's an issue, and there was this whole class action suit about it. If you Google left Joy-Con not working or something similar, you'll get some hits that take you through the steps. That's good. That's very good. I mean, not that it's like a known issue, but you know. Okay, so I did this train station on Monday. There's still like a couple of tiles open on this side, which I'll have to fix at some point. But this is something we did on Monday on Discord, I believe. And then on wait, we were villager hunting Tuesday, I think. And then this was Wednesday. So Wednesday we built this like overgrown like post office with a little bear delivery truck. That's something we did on Wednesday. And then I kind of wanted to continue this trend and like continue working on this area. So we've just got this little transitional area in between the houses, which is just a little bit of a backyard moment. And then we also decided that we were going to do, so for the DA, I'm going to move a house and then have like just a plot set up here. I need to try that at some point and see if it's all working and all that kind of stuff. But I already kind of decorated most of this. There's just like the area behind the house. But I already decorated most of this, so I just have to put the plot in and there's that. And even, let's say, even if it doesn't work, I think like the house plot thing, then I'll probably just fill this out with like more dirt and then put some patterns on top, and we could still kind of make this the construction zone. So the area in between is done. I also added this tiny little pond and did this little like road that was, I think, not like broken apart before. So I kind of did that. Marielle, hello.
Eins hier, sprips hoketh when did that happen? Sprib wee evvo mawin spriblaf evvo chat spriblaf.
Oh my god. Wee. Mariel, thank you so much for the 12-month resub, for the entire year of support. Thank you so much for that. And I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much. Enjoy the new mom badge as well. Thank you. It's pizza day today. Oh, dang it. Well, it is like, I'm actually very excited for food today as well, because Kat is gonna make some pasta with like a pumpkin mango sauce, considering, or hopefully, you know, everything will still be like good to eat and stuff, but I'm very excited for that. So yeah, enjoy your pizza though. I'm obsessed with bear and breakfast. Nice, Chrissy. I think I also will purchase it on Switch. I'm gonna be honest though, I kind of feel like I don't have the headspace for new games right now, because there's a few ideas that I still have for Animal Crossing, and I kind of feel like some of it I want to kind of push through. But I think I'm gonna get it on Switch too, because I think it's just like a very good game for on the sofa chilling, right? All right, also I have Lopa's house here, and then on the right of Lopa's house is like an overgrown and abandoned library. I feel like I might need a couple more like flowers or something somewhere. I'm not quite sure. And then this bamboo I think was supposed to grow a little bit taller, but basically I kind of put like a library here. I stole phone. Oh my god, that's so confusing now. Oh gosh. Let me see. Also, Libra, did I say hello to you? I'm not sure. Welcome on in. Hello. I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I missed anyone, feel free to let me know, of course. But so yeah, so these are kind of the things that I did. I also planted a few more trees over here. I've got this car. This is just for, you know, getting items. And then I kind of did start working on the park here. And I spread a few more things around as well. So there's that. A few trees still have to kind of grow in a little bit more. But yeah, anything else? Well, I did adapt, and I know some of you are going to be sad about this. I did adapt the kind of weird animal that was on my map, because I just didn't like it. I feel like I just made it worse, to be fair. But I changed it up because I didn't like it. So I'll have to see how I incorporate that into decorating. I'll kind of just run there for now. I feel like I didn't do anything else in between. There's still like a bit of open space here. Oh, cute. Wait, what do I have dropped here? Box-shaped seat. Okay, let's see. For a second, I thought you meant you stole Persephone. Oh my god. Oh no, Persephone is having a little migraine, so I hope she's resting. Oh, thank you, Annie. Thank you. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, so I kind of closed this pond that I had, and instead I kind of brought it onto the side and did like a floating island, because my plan was to have this like rooftop for my own house. And so I thought it would kind of be nice if, you know, there was something to kind of look at here. I don't know what yet though, so I'm gonna have to think about that. But those are, I think, most of the changes. Hello, Flurry. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, so today I was thinking I definitely want to work on this island today. That is definitely for sure. I'm just like torn between, so on the one hand, I kind of want to do some interior, I think. With like an abandoned kind of overgrown city aesthetic, so it's going to be like completely broken down and whatnot. And then we're gonna block off some rooms as well, so I don't think everything's gonna be decorated. And I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I kind of want to continue somewhere on the outside. And I don't really, I haven't, oh my god, so laggy. Why is it so laggy in like this part? There's not even like that many things here. Is it because of these buildings or? And then there's like other parts that I feel like should be more laggy and they're not. So weird. Like this part isn't as laggy as the one that we just saw, and it has like so much more stuff. Do I make myself a salad for dinner, or do I cook something? I mean, it depends on the salad. Salad can be quite dope, but sometimes it's not great. I just came out of the shower and then my brother called asking me to help him get some birchwood pieces to the attic. So now I feel like I could shower again. Oh no. Oh no. But Blurry's house very soon. Always see her. Oh my gosh. Kelsey, welcome on in. She is kind of my neighbor though. She's kind of my neighbor. Yeah, right, Renee. I hope you feel better soon because migraines really, really suck. I mean, I like have headaches quite often, but migraines are always like another step. Thank you, Luna. Yeah, there's still, so I see a shrub that has to grow in there, and then over to the left here I've got a couple of things, but then if I'm able to put a house plot here, I think that'll be quite nice. I'm excited for that. I'm very happy. I was very happy to hear that recommendation. So yeah, and then it kind of makes me feel like having these houses, this wasn't decorated like a week ago, all of this, like a week ago. What is it today? Sunday. A week ago, none of this was decorated. Not this like train station here, and not this entire pathway to the right hand side. So like this makes me very hopeful that I can actually finish this island at some point. It'll be some salad, corn, cucumber, bell pepper, and carrot sticks. So pretty basic but yummy. That sounds good. Yeah, go get some salad maybe. With a nice dressing, that salad sounds yummy. Exactly. And then I still kind of got this one open. Wait, I wrote something down the other time about like area ideas. Where did I put that? Let me see. I wrote that down somewhere. Oh, there we go. Post office, library. Okay, yeah, medical center. That's right. And a flea market. Those were the ideas. I do think a house plot may remove the scooter though. Wait, you think so? I don't think so, because it's like a 4x4 tile. Isn't it? We'll see. Ravioli, hello, welcome on in. And Froggy, welcome on in as well, hello. Flea market, yeah. I think that, so, okay, very brief. So, of course, we've got, like, the kind of villager area. You know, there's a post office and, like, a library. There's some, like, backyard. And then there's, like, a new plot that was being built or is now abandoned or whatever. So this is kind of, like, the villager area, right? And then the idea was to have a park here. Or there's already kind of a park here, but there still needs to be, like, a bit more kind of put in a few different places, obviously. And then from the park, there's supposed to be this kind of like foresty area, which will be mostly filled just with, well, filler things, really, if we're being honest. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, Lyra, thank you so much.
Happy 19th Spreblurk.
Thank you so much for the 19-month resub with your Prime. Thank you so much for using that on me. Thank you. So that's kind of, yeah, this is supposed to be kind of a forest space. I think there might be like a bench or something somewhere, but it's really supposed to kind of be as though, you know, when someone wants to go for a walk with their dog or something, then they could go to the forest, which I think this part here will also have a few trees. I believe that I was like briefly thinking about putting like the flea market here or something, but maybe not. Maybe this is all just going to be like a more natural kind of filled with trees type of area. Maybe we can do another sort of tiny park, maybe like a dog park or something, just spread a couple of like plushies around or something like that. And then here's kind of the buildings, and I still got like all this space to fill in as well, which could also, like, this could also be like a flea market. Actually, we could also do like different flea markets, if I'm honest, you know. The houses need a 4x4 to be placed, and as soon as they're placed, you can even put things in the front tiles that are not the door, which is 2 on the left and a half tile on the right. Custom designs can go on all the 4 tiles in the front. Oh, okay. And Nikita, thank you for the follow, and Tabitha, enjoy the lurk. I need some weird space in front of the door. On the left side, things can go right up against the house, but on the right side, it needs to be like 1.5 or 2 spaces out. No, I think so. The thing is, I mean, we'll see. I could still like push it to the right or something though. We'll see. I'm gonna have to like put the house here and just kind of try it at some point. A secret trash dump in the forest, or a secret hangout spot with empty bottles, TV, radio, couch. Oh wait, I like that. Like, you probably mean like here, right? Almost like behind the houses. God, it's so laggy in this part. That is not a bad idea. A secret trash dump. I mean, we could also kind of work on that one. I don't know how much like trash. I don't have that many trash bags left, I think. I'm gonna have to clean up my pockets a little bit. You could also kind of start working on that. Storage shed, there we go. Okay. In that case, I actually might need some deliveries. Also, I don't think I have that many, like, I don't know if I have like any trees left or anything. Let me see. I feel bad because I didn't prepare for that, but then again, I also kind of thought that I was gonna do interior today. I don't know. Okay. The sloppy sofa, yes. Is it Manda? Welcome on in, hello. A random couch in the middle of the woods. That's kind of cute, yes. Do whatever you feel like. See, that's the issue. Because I want to do it all. I want to do it all. Maybe we should do outside decorating, and I'll keep the interior like as a secret again. And then we'll do some foresty stuff. Do that. If someone else wants a delivery, Angel, I don't want to take that. I think Chrissy also offered, but I'm not sure. You know, whoever has more time. I could also do it. I could also do like the order bot thingy maybe, and just kind of do it on stream. Maybe. And Keela, be also welcome on in. Maybe a wishing well. I don't know if I want to do wishing well for the abandoned city. Generally, though, a very cute filler area idea. Sorry, I'm just like sometimes, like, especially because I'm still so exhausted. I keep like just stretching in the middle of like saying something. I've been doing some light Halloween decorating. Oh, nice. Ooh, it's Robin. I can call you Robin then. Welcome on in. Or is that going to be too confusing? Okay, but you know, we could maybe try. I'll kind of do I'll kind of do a shopping list on the side or something. Yeah. Have we talked about using the tire seats in the forest? Maybe the hand finger piano too, kind of like a hangout area made of random garbage that was nearby. Around a campfire even. We'll have to see because I am using the tire seats like you mean these ones, right? The tire toys. I'm using them in the playground already, so I don't want to have that be like really weird. But we could kind of do that here. Yeah. Nice, Chrissy. Enjoy, enjoy. Well, in that case, you can call me Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. My name is Crapbag. You know, that's... yeah. Okay, I'll make a note for that. I'll see though, because I will be honest, there was this entire conversation about the word beans and it not being like super great. So I'll see. But I kind of like this random like trash seat idea. I do really love, I don't know if I prefer the double sofa maybe in comparison to the sloppy sofa because it almost looks even more like run down. But you know, definitely a garden bench somewhere in the forest, in the foresty part. It looked like they just stole the toys. Oh my god. Also kind of hilarious though, isn't it? That's also kind of funny. We could do both. We can do like a hangout spot on the left and then maybe the trash dump somewhere in the back. Oil Bear Bathtub definitely has a trash aesthetic. Exactly, yes. I feel like the double sofa looks like someone got a new sofa and dumped the old one in the forest. Yes, exactly. I feel like maybe we'll have to get the brown one because I feel like the... Well, actually though, hold on. The brown one I've got right here. Maybe we'll have to get the sloppy one. Let's see. Oh gosh, let me think. So, it's been a while since it was like a conversation piece, but like the very short thing about it was basically that people in especially this like cozy comfy space kept referring to their community or like generally to people as beans, which is supposed to be like a very endearing term, but it's used to kind of is used in a kind of discriminating way against like Mexicans, for example. So it's kind of it kind of in that sense. It's been a while though. I don't know where you could like read up on it. But that must have been like a month or two ago. But yeah, it's kind of like used as a slur against Mexicans in a lot of ways. And so I've been trying to kind of keep it out of my vocabulary kind of. But yeah. But obviously that's, you know, if it's your nickname, that's not at all like your fault or anything. Nope. Queen of washcloth filling, full-time spacko, and H&H enthusiast. Oh gosh. Yeah, exactly. Sweet peas or noodles? Exactly. Oh gosh. Oh, enjoy your dinner, Amy. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, let me think about tree placements for a second here. I am gonna need some trees though. It's been a while since you called me Noodle. It kind of has been. Yes, yes. Okay, I could do, let me think. Maybe one here. No. Let's do a bamboo tree here. Because I kind of want to put some trees here and then have the hangout spot be somewhat and just in the center there. I do think I want to have, oh, this is kind of annoying because we've already got the pathing. Chrissy, what an upgrade. Yeah, we are using this path here as an actual pathing. It would be great to have it underneath like the meetup space, and I don't think I've got another path that kind of would be good for this. So I'm thinking if I want to use the in-game pathing again. Oh yeah, see, Streamlabs actually flags that one. Yeah. Thank you, Paulina. Savi, oh my gosh. The kettle bathtub always looks like someone's making soup. Reminds me of the scene with the ghost on top of the train in the Polar Express. Oh. Oh my god, wait, this is too dramatic. This is too dramatic. Maybe we should do a little bit of pathing underneath. And then kind of try and do the edges, like not visible. I feel like I'm even worse at explaining stuff today. I was always so confused when people like use noodles to refer to pasta. Hello, Punchy. Hey, can I ask for a favor? I got Prince a gift, and could you deliver it for me? You know, I would. Oh my god, Punchy, don't look at me like that. You gotta do this though. You gotta do this. Oh, fashionista. Dang it. Yes. Okay, let me briefly do the little splash of dirt, and then I'll do it. Thank you for reminding me. Bunan is Swedish version. Oh, so you're Swedish. Nice. Nice. I mean, I can try. I'll probably like butcher the pronunciation, but I can try. Maybe a little further to the side here, and then we'll just kind of try and blend this in. Maybe actually, since it's gonna be like a weird meeting space, maybe like this. Punchy is a vibe. Punchy is so cute. I love him. Have fun, Tofu. Whenever someone mentions the Polar Express, I remember that I used to think the movie wasn't animated. Same, Chrissy. Same. I thought for such a long time that it was real too, but then it was kind of weird in a way that, you know, it kind of freaked me out as a child. So it was an experience. Oh my god, this area is too laggy. Too laggy for its own good. Annika has less delay in the phone than I do in mod view. What? Of course. I mean, you know, I'm definitely not perfect about any of those things, and I've been, ever since I've been on Twitch, I've been learning a whole bunch about different kind of sayings and stuff like that. So yeah, and then so we just always kind of open up a dialogue and kind of try to all inform each other in a way. Of course. Also, Helena, welcome on in. I'm good. I'm very exhausted. I'm a little bit low energy, I feel like, although maybe not that much, but I'm good. I hope you're doing well. Never watched it, but from the movie poster and stuff, always thought it was real. It's honestly kind of scary. I kind of want to wear the cuff pants today. Let me see. Yeah, not the. So I can't really go and purchase anything because I'm scared that in the end it'll make my Nooks upgrade, which I don't want. So we have to kind of hope for the best here. Yeah. Nice, Paulina. That's awesome. Maybe some yellow shoes? No. Maybe like this today. Maybe this. Europeans are so sexy, we look like perfect animated beings without any blemishes. Yeah. Exactly. I've changed my language a lot too, always open to learning more. Exactly, yes. Polar Express gave me the heebie-jeebies as a kid. Yeah, same. Honestly, same. Did anyone see that post where someone said they didn't know it was animated? They thought that was just what Europeans looked like. Yeah, because I don't have any pimples on my face. No. Isn't that wild how we thought it was real? I don't know why it seemed so real. Like, it was probably cutting edge animation at the time. It was totally up for believing that a train just came out of nowhere in the middle of a suburb. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so this is kind of the little spot. We have a little bit of a new outfit on. This is kind of the spot that we're working with. I did like the campfire idea. So let me just try and find maybe the leaf one, actually, just the leaf campfire thing. And then we're gonna start out with mapping that out maybe. Somewhere by the leaf pile. I should have gone to a treasure island earlier. Kind of annoyed at myself for this now. And then I kind of don't want to send anyone for me. I almost want to like get the stuff myself, but I know that that's going to take a long time, but yeah. Ooh, maybe we should do green after all, because this is very brown. Okay, interesting. Not sure how I like it so far. I do have the cardboard sofa too, which I do want to customize. I don't remember anything from it. I don't think I remember anything from it either, to be fair. I watched the trailer and I was a dumb child. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I think that a lot of us thought it was real, and it's kind of valid as a child, you know? It really is. Okay, let me see. Oh, no worries, Polina. Trying to play the DLC up to where I can customize my villager houses is a struggle. Oh my god. I still have to do it on Callan, and then because I do it a little bit more, like I don't just like completely speedrun it, it takes forever, and I feel like people aren't really interested in it. But I still have to do it, so yeah, we'll see. I used to think all movies were animated. Live action was just very realistically drawn. Oh, I kind of love that thought though. Imagine. That'd be kind of great. Okay, let's see. I want to push this, I think, to the edge on the right-hand side. I don't know, the sofa in a way looks weirdly too big. It looks weirdly too big. The opening sound of Fall Guys sounds like Mario Kart. Oh wait, it kind of does. I just replayed it in my mind. I kind of agree with you. I watched the movie semi-recently, just kept seeing all the safety hazards everywhere. Oh my god. Signs of you being an adult now. Isn't that great? Don't we love that? It's amazing. Okay. So I know that there's like a customization with like marshmallows, but I think that would be taking it like a step too far. I think we have to definitely hide some of these edges with like wheat fields and whatnot. Let's see. When I was a kid, I thought Narnia took 10 years to make since they recorded the actors as children, and it oh my god, wait, me too. Me too. I thought that too for a long time. That movie also kind of left scars, I think. I'm pretty sure I haven't been the same since I saw that movie. As a child, I thought for the longest time that people on the screen lived inside the wires. Oh my god, what a creepy thought, but honestly, very relatable to think that as a child. I will say that. Okay, so let's think about, we definitely need some different bottles. Oh, we could also use like the stacked bottle crates as chairs or something. A little radio. Cassette player or the radio. I'm not sure, like the tape deck. Which I should get a bottle crate. I was gonna get the different sofa too. Coraline. See, I've never seen Coraline. I love Narnia, me too. It was raining here too a little bit ago. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna place an order with the order bot. Is that okay? And then so I have to go there with my Meliora island, which I can kind of load up on the side, and then I can kind of do that. Maybe? I did get freckles, right? So I don't have to be scared of anyone autofilling. So let's think about what we need to purchase. I definitely need some saplings for sure. Let's see. It's still on my top 3 movie series list. So you've loved it, right? You loved it, and it's on that list now. Obsessed with Bear and Breakfast? Nice. They say that there's approximately 30 hours of gameplay. I'm actually close to finishing it. No, not the finishing it. Wait, Paulina, if you're listening, how do I make like a max stack again on the ACNH spawner thingy? I don't remember that. I do not remember that. Okay, so I've got a cardboard chair, which I thought would maybe be a little bit better than this. This is also a safety hazard, isn't it? Oopsie. And then I definitely want to get like snacks. For sure. We should get flavored? I have no idea. Let's get like, oh my god, I have to like look these up and look at how what they have, what color they are in the inside. Oh my god, can I get an English page, please? There we go. I like the crackers, I think. I think the crackers are quite cute. Crackers. Let's get like 3. Okay. No, where's Robin? Terrified of E.T. I couldn't finish watching it, Miguel's. Yeah, I started and I just couldn't finish. It's, yeah, I don't know. No. It's funny how many hours I have in Animal Crossing in 2 years compared to the hours I have in Warframe in 5. ACNH is like double. That is so interesting, but also very relatable. There's a fly in my room. It's been here for 2 days and it doesn't want to leave. Killing things is bad, but I'm close. Yeah, I've oh my god, don't get me started on flies, truly. The snack and the cookie variant. Oh, not the chocolate chips, the cookie you mean, right? Yeah, that one's quite cute too. Let me get that one too. Rice crackers, chocolate chip, chocolates. No. Oh, it's like rice crackers, correct? Rice crackers, let's see. I mean, the chocolate chips are also nice. There's... Kate, welcome on in. On phone, you double tap or swipe and type in the amount of full stack. Okay. Just like one click. I'm like very confused. Okay, it's fine. And everyone always made fun of me for finding that movie scary. Even when I was 5, I finally feel validated for my irrational terror of an alien costume. No, I was literally, I couldn't watch it. I was like too scared. I never finished it. I started it because everyone was talking about it, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure that people were like actively, it was a very like hyped thing even back then. It was like, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Vivian and Spooky, thank you for those follows and welcome on in. All right, I do have decorative bottles in 2 different, yeah. The music is quiet. Yeah, let me turn it up. I think this track is kind of quiet in general. I'll turn it up a bit. It was super sad, so I can't ever watch it again. You know, also absolutely valid. Really, very much so. I do want to customize the cardboard chair because that one comes in like a much prettier customization. And then maybe this here could be like a flower, which I'm thinking like a white or a green one. You kind of do this here, and then let me get some wheat fields. Update on the story I wrote years ago that's poorly written and on Wattpad. In a month it's gotten 800 reads. Nice. That's very good, right? That's pretty decent. Did I? No, there we go. I don't have that many wheat fields left. Okay, I should get some wheat fields. Wheat field. All right, let's get green ones. I'll get like 10 green ones. I watched it in the cinema when I was 16. Oh my god, not that. I had to leave because I was crying so bad, was disrupting the others. That sounds terrifying. I don't think I could even watch that now. And like, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like I didn't do this like sapling thing correctly. If you ever do merch, you need to have one that says I need more wheat fields and one that says can. Yeah, well, okay, so we actually have a design for Can This Be a Tree? I think I would like want to redo it slightly, but then everything's kind of like on pause right now, unfortunately. But I do agree with that. No! Oh my god, don't wipe the design away, please. Should this be a wheat field? I mean, it's kind of nice because it hides the edge a little bit, but... Wait, which one is this? Is this a corner piece? I think so. No. Definitely not. It's definitely not. I went through a phase of watching scary movies that don't scare me anymore. I could never. I once watched the old Frankenstein movies with my best friend on VHS, and let me tell you, that was freaking terrifying. Oh my god. When I was 10, I couldn't watch the first Harry Potter because I was afraid. No, I get that. I get that. You're brave for trying, yes. I was forced to watch it. All my friends wanted to go, and I didn't want to be left out. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I feel like that would have been me. Like the FOMO kind of needing to go because I felt like otherwise I would be, you know. But oh gosh, I would have just cried and left immediately. No worries, Mara. Thank you so much for hanging out and for the support. Thank you. My parents refused to watch past the opening scene of It 2 because of how horrible it was. I mean, I get it. I get that. I get that. I kind of like there to be like many bottles, but then it's kind of weird having them staggered like this. I would love them to be closer together, but they can't. Okay, halfway on the path here. This island is going to be super laggy, and I have no hopes of not having that be an issue, so we're just gonna roll with it. There's lots of bottles there, maybe. I don't even know what my idea with the wheat fields was here. I was gonna stagger them nicely, but I don't think I can now. Also, Girl Joyce, welcome on in. Hello. I don't know what it was. I think Rise of Skywalker. Went to the movies and watched it with my dad. Never seen a single Star Wars movie, but it was so fun. So I was bawling at the end of that. Oh no, like the old men who weren't into what they did with the characters were probably listening to me sobbing uncontrollably with immense disapproval. Oh no. When I was like 10, there was a scene in the 4th Harry Potter movie, which arguably isn't even gross. Wait, Wait, where I lost it. Oh, there we go. What made me sick, it was seeing Voldemort for the first time, specifically his head. Oh no, I get that though. I mean, isn't that kind of like the reaction that they almost like wanted out of it as well? I kind of think that it would be. Okay, I've loaded up Meliora and I'm like in the airport. So if I fill up my pocket thing, then I could go ahead and order that. But I still don't really understand how I can do a full stack of the saplings on the PC thing. Max stacks is 1 clicks. Yeah, but like where? Where do I click? I don't get it. I don't understand. If they wanted that kind of reaction, 10-year-old me served, yeah. Gianna, welcome on in. No worries at all. Hello. And Nikki, welcome on in as well. Hello. I love how the first 2 Harry Potter movies are kind of wholesome, but from then it gets darker and darker. Yeah, true. And Sylvia, also welcome on in. Thank you for the host. Hello. I'm doing okay, Nikki. How are you? I'm like honestly just kind of tired. But apart from that, I'm doing well. I almost destroyed like the weeds again, which happened to me earlier. You have to double click the box where it says count. Oh, no worries, no worries. So, okay, but once I filled it in, or like before I click set to current, because I've been trying that, but the count thing doesn't like change at all. I've been double clicking, I don't know. Before you set it to current. Even then, I'm sorry I'm being like stupid about this. I'm clicking and it's not working. Wait, hold on. Laffy Sappy, welcome on in. Oh, I love that name. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello everyone. My name is Malene, or you can call me Sparksby. I stream lots of Animal Crossing. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm from Germany. Let me know what you were doing today, and thank you so much for hopping on in. If any of you need to kind of take a step back and have some time off screens and off stream, no worries, but of course you're very welcome to hang out and just kind of enjoy and lurk or chat or whatever. But thank you so much. Welcome. I don't remember much from the Harry Potter movies since I only watched them once a few years ago, but to this day, one scene has burned itself into my brain. It'll never let me go. The scene where Ron starts, oh my god, yeah, throwing up slugs. Yeah. From a protest. Oh, nice. I mean, I assume it's for good cause. But welcome, Sylvia. I hope you're doing well. I'm pretty exhausted, but apart from that, I'm very good. Playing some Red Dead Redemption after a week off sick. Oh, so that means you're feeling better. That's very, very good. Take it slow for sure, and make sure you get lots of snacks and drinks after your stream. But it's very good that you feel a bit better and you're back to streaming. Welcome on in. Thank you again. What are you trying to up the amount of? So saplings. I want to get a stack of saplings. Okay, let me think. So I've got like a few wheat fields, I've got a bunch of trash bags, and I've got some snacks. I was gonna look for a sandwich earlier because there's one spot where I want to do put a sandwich or something. It's called veggie sandwich, I think. Veggie sandwich. I'm just gonna put 2 of that. Oh my god. This is new, I think. Really tired. Mercury retrograde had me all sorts of messed up. I mean, relatable, for sure, for sure. I'm exhausted as well, I can imagine. Make yourself a tea or something equally relaxing, but yes. I'm Aisling, welcome on in, hello. Kind of sad, but without tears, I just have see, this music seems very loud to me again. I just have a numb and paralyzed feeling. Oh no. Oh, Nikki, I'm so sorry. I hope that we can distract you a little bit, and I'm sending her all the strength. But welcome on in. Select the sapling you want with one click on the item in the middle part, and then double or triple click the count. It should then go from 0 to 9, and then you can set it to current. See, this is how I remembered it too, with the 9 thing, but it wasn't doing that earlier. Or I might have just not like seen it nicely, but let me try this again. Sapling. Click on the sapling. No, it's like it's not upping anything. Okay, what else can I do stacked? Let's do wood. Oh yeah, see, it works for wood because it immediately jumps to 29. Thank you for trying to help me though, Pia. Weird vivid dreams? Oh, not recently, but I definitely know what it's like. Oh, yeah, thank you for doing that, Sylvia. I hope it was all going okay-ish as far as it can. Wait, yeah, you have been here for a while, Harriet, right? But have fun, have fun. When I do, I never remember them. Dreams are so wild. I haven't really been dreaming, I think. Huh. Sapling. Yeah, I can't. Okay, well, we're gonna. Did I just pick up like a few separate ones then? Because like that's kind of annoying. Or I need to go to like, I need to do this another time, but I do need like a few saplings at least. Okay, or maybe it worked without showing it really, and then now I'm just gonna have so many saplings. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's see. Oh, no worries, Harriet. There are lots of Iranian people. It was amazing to watch. Very good, very good. Kylie, welcome on in. Okay, so I've got my order command. Let me go and put it in. Let me go and put it in. Need to check my prefix thing. Nope, not this one. Wait, did they? God, see, this is why I usually don't do this on stream. Did they change the prefix stuff? I think they changed the prefix things. I dreamed about bugs ice skating. What? Oh my god, that is so wild. No worries, Lyra. It sounds weirdly entertaining. The bugs ice skating? Yeah. When can I change my nickname in Fall Guys? I don't think you can if you started from the Switch. Like, you have to make an account on PC to choose your nickname, and then if you just do it on the Switch, you have like a weird one, I think. I was a Pokemon trainer and my partner Pokemon was Geodude. Like, what was that all about? Oh my gosh. Wait, Paulina, I don't know if you're listening. Did they change the prefix on the Treasure Islands? I'm laughing hearing you say bugs ice skating out loud. It sounds so crazy. The skates were small. Yes. Which one are you using? Well, any of them. None of them have like a percent or whatever anymore. They all have like a .33 or whatever. Or am I checking the wrong thing right now? I'm sorry. I love your subconscious attention to detail, making the skate small. Yes. Thankfully, my My brain made the bugs cute. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because that could have gone very very weirdly. Okay, so let me try this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is weird, but we're gonna figure this out, okay? I just need stuff to decorate with. Oh, I can't click anything. Okay, I might not be able to do this now because they've changed something and I don't understand it. I think I'm checking the wrong thing right now. Popple's just kind of like spread around like different items and trees and flowers and talk to Isabel and kind of see what she says. Oh my god. Okay. I got it. Never mind. Okay, I don't know why this is hating me today, but it's fine. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Thank you, Paulina. And also, Boonan, thank you so much. All right, online play. I use Nook's Treasure Island. Islands? I think it's islands, maybe. So far, I think I'm happy with them. Are they zoomed in on the bug's face? Oh, I don't know that one. I didn't really watch a lot of SpongeBob, I think. And Cozy Club, enjoy the lurk. Welcome on in. I've had many lucid dreams. My dreams have been very vivid since childhood. I've had several dreams with complex settings and plot lines. Some that even continue across multiple dreams. One I recall was a story of two girls from different realms, universes who got swapped. One was a pregnant high school dropout who was facing a lot of bullying, and the other a trained fighter from a magic academy. They were sailing through a forest on an airship at one point. Oh my god. Your brains are awesome. I kind of love that. Do you need to pay for the Flower Garden Islands? I do think that is one of the sub-islands, yes. I do think. Okay, wait, I just got a dodo, so let me type that one in. And not say it out loud as I type it. And I'll fly. I would like switch it so that you can see it, but then I feel like my controller isn't gonna sync up fast enough, and then I'm afraid of like messing it up or anything like that. And not finding the stuff, so yeah. Aw, Sylvia, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for the lurk, but no worries, please. Go get some rest and everything. Okay, so I'm flying over. Right, so I'm just gonna get some stuff, some of which is gonna be really weird because I think I'm just getting like separate saplings now. But yeah, apart from that, I was gonna put like a flower here, and then I feel like we could do maybe like a bottle crate here. A bottle crate with the tape deck on top. I could also actually, if that's a tree right there, right? And a flower, why not put it kind of like this? And then maybe have the other bottle crate. Yeah, I think I prefer the tape deck to the cassette player, so we're gonna keep that. And then I did get the stack bottle crates too, and I feel like maybe the sofa is gonna be too bulky. I've written novels from vivid dreams I've had. Oh, wait, that's very smart. Okay, I'm not loving this. Maybe some, what else would you have in the middle of like a forest hangout? I mean, I do have the sloppy sofa with me still, so yes, it's kind of still an option. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna customize the cardboard chair, and then there's gonna be a tree there. Okay, I just arrived, so I'm gonna quickly pick this up. Okay, so it didn't show it on the Great. It didn't show it on the ACH spawner, but it did in fact stack the saplings. So I'm gonna have like 90 saplings now. Great. So we can plant some trees. Better safe than sorry. Exactly. Or tried shifting. A lot of people have to try to consciously do it. It seems like you were doing it unconsciously. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. You woke up before your brain got to the good part where they had to ice skate to save the nation from an invading group of mice ice skaters. Oh my gosh. You need 90 saplings though, right? Right? Yep. Exactly. That's exactly the amount of saplings that I needed. I actually had to take some. If you want to give them to me, yes, I can definitely give some of those to you. I'm probably gonna do a second order in a bit, and then because I also need the other. I need some cedar saplings too. So now I know they stack, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake. But I can definitely give some regular saplings to you. All right, so I'm flying back now to my own island, to Meliora. So I'm just gonna go to my airport here and open it up. Oh, no worries, Chrissy. I hope everything's okay. I had a vivid dream that jump scared me. It wasn't actually something scary. A person in my dream was walking towards me fast, and I saw out of the corner of my eye, but I had such a visceral reaction. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. That I woke up to me throwing myself into my roommate's bed where she was writing an essay. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's sometimes you can't help it. Like, it's just your body kind of reacts in a way, right? It's kind of weird. But it's like when you fall down or something. Freckles is in the plaza working out. Oh my gosh, she's so derpy and so cute. If there are any Marvel fans, I know a lot of people shift to the MCU. There are different realities and alternate universes, and some people have the ability to shift their reality to an alternate one. Oh. Shifting is a dream or meditation-like state where you shift into a dream reality you have created yourself. Wait, that's so cool. That must be what I've done sometimes, and I didn't know what it was. Oh my god, that's so cool. The worst part was that I'd only known her for a couple of weeks at the point. Oh my god, and she was like, oh my god, ravioli is so weird. My roommate asked me if I had food already because she wants to cook some food, asked if I also want something. Aw, that's nice. We love that. How often I wake up crying, like literally bawling, then look around, completely stop crying, and ask myself what the heck is wrong with me. No, I do understand that though. Is shifting that really reality shifting thing? Apparently, I just have always cultivated my imagination. I've always daydreamed throughout my life, so I've experienced crafting fantasy realms. I'm never myself in these dreams, always either an omniscient watcher or a character. Oh, interesting. It's not as restful as when you sleep or dream normally, so you shouldn't overdo it. Wild. Nixa, welcome on in. I remember having the same scary dream about a scary mouse hunting me, sort of. Oh no. I was stuck on Five Nights at Freddy's and I didn't want to go back to sleep afterwards. Okay, understandably so. Oh my god, understandably so. I'm cooking now some gnocchi with mozzarella and tomatoes. Ooh, Nikki, that sounds good. That sounds like the perfect comfort food too. Enjoy, enjoy. Actually, sounds like something I might want to eat soon. Yum. Look at this lovely convo we started from my dream about bugs with tiny shoes. Yes. Oh my god, true. Everything started with bugs that have tiny, tiny skates. That's awesome. You kind of have noticed, hypnotize yourself when you shift actively so it can happen that you won't wake up in time again. Really convince yourself before that you will wake up after like 2 IRL hours. Okay, that's kind of starting to creep me out a little bit now. Haven't heard the term Oh, like shifting probably before, right? Cactus, welcome on in. Yeah, me neither. It's not something I've ever like been able to do or anything. Annika and Renee are gonna watch American football. Breakfast, have fun, have fun. Gonna start focusing on my island decorating, which I'll probably tear down later. That's okay, Harriet, as long as you have fun doing it. That's all that counts. Enjoy the lurk, and also Annie enjoyed the lurk. Okay, I am gonna like at least go to a point where we can watch Melly or Emmeline kind of drop some stuff off. Yeah, Ravioli, I think I'm not sure. Is it on my card? Not on my card, sorry, on my website. I don't know if I've put like the pro designs there. Okay. We're gonna go to an open space. Let me know. Let me see, I mean, kind of here maybe. Okay. As a kid, I didn't like gnocchi, but now it's one of my favorite. It's so good. It's so delicious. But I guess maybe if you went into it as a kid with like wanting some pasta, because it's made out of potatoes, it might have been like too different or something. Okay. Just me flying over the river, no big deal. So I have a couple of saplings. Yeah, the road path is great, right, Bug? I do have that one on my website for sure. As well as most of the other Verdant codes. There's like a few of the graffiti kind of items from the train station stuff that I don't think I've got on there just yet, but most of them are there. Yes. A Stardew enthusiast. Okay, we love that. We love to hear that. Also, everyone write those stories. I want to read them all. Oh my god, please. Please. That would be great. So much interesting like reading material. It's kind of weird to focus on so many different things at once, and then I see myself dropping the stuff on my screen, like on my Verdant screen, and I'm very confused. Also, Nixo, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. And Maggie, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome on in. Shifting from an awake state kind of works like meditating until you fall asleep. I also wouldn't recommend that to people with dissociative disorders, because meditating is imagining you're in a safe space in your mind involves dissociating and shifting even more so. How do you know so much about that? That's so interesting. Okay, let me try not to eat these sandwiches. Those are a lot of saplings, bestie. Completely planned, of course. Completely planned. I think since I might do another return trip, I'm just gonna yeet myself and keep the airport open for now. So there's that. Amy, welcome back. The Meliora Pro codes are not on there. I'm pretty sure I have the code somewhere though, so I can definitely get it to you, or I can definitely find it. Finally got my apple cider donuts. Yum. Yep, please. What was the wait really thing about? Percy, sorry. We'll never run out of trees. I know we have enough regular saplings now. Okay, what were the things that I actually needed? I mean, I guess the veggie scent. See, that does sound loud to me. Huh. Let me know if that was loud for you. I don't know. I'm having some issues with my alerts today, maybe. But April, honey, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you hopping over here. I hope you had fun with your stream. Let me know what you were doing. And welcome on in, everyone. My name is Malene, or you can call me Sparksby. I stream lots of Animal Crossing. I'm doing no cam stream today, just for a cozy Sunday. But yeah, I use she, her pronouns. I'm from Germany, and I love cozy games, and I think that's pretty much everything you need to know about me. Welcome on in. Please make sure you all take care of yourself after the stream. Go get some snacks, something to drink. You're very welcome to hang out, but I do, of course, understand if you have to head out. But thank you so much, April, for the raid, and I hope you're all doing well. Twilight Fairy, welcome on in. Hello. And April, of course, and Sarah, also welcome on in. My best friend is really into shifting. I had shifted as a teen without knowing, also dissociating problem because of PTSD, so I really wanted to look into it to see if it's safe for me. Oh. I'm thinking about the fact that most of my dreams, like at least 90%, have been scary dreams or nightmares. No. Now I just find it being the most interesting to me. Yeah, dreams are super interesting. They're also very scary in a way, but they're definitely very, very interesting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna grab some saplings, and then I think most of the stuff that I had with trash bags and snacks. I want to get a snack though. Like, I mean IRL as well, I guess, but for now, I'm just gonna grab, oh, there we go. One here. And then the trash bags and stuff, I'll leave here until I can pick them up in a second. Okay, let me see. Thank you as well for the follow. I do appreciate that. No worries, Gianna. Thank you for hanging out. We're just playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh, nice. After baby? What do you mean? But I hope you enjoyed Disney. I know that a lot of people are really loving it at the minute. It was slightly loud to me. Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you for letting me know. And Pepina, welcome on in. I have all the codes on my website, and this is Verdant. This is the island Verdant. So I got a sapling, which I was gonna put. Actually, this should probably be a cedar sapling instead. I would combine two messages. Oh, I see. I was like, wait, there's no baby here. Oh, no worries. My pastel pass, thank you for the follow and welcome on in. But thank you for hopping over here, April. Oh, no worries, Pastel. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well and enjoy the lurk. Let me see about some tree placements.
Hello.
So I think that we could probably have this one here be like a pretty tall tree, which will help kind of make it look more overgrown if there's like a tree covering that nicely. And then I'm still not sure I want the sofa actually. I have the strangest dreams when I'm sick or really stressed out. Oh. Yeah, kind of makes sense to me though. Because your brain is already kind of running 700 miles an hour probably. I found Flurry. Oh, nice. I'm looking for ducks though. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. But she was just there to say hello and wish you like good luck. And Jackie, hello. Welcome on in. And Lucy, hello. It's good to see you. Welcome on in to you too. I'm good, Jackie. I'm like still very exhausted because I'm like not used to that many people and that much excitement at in one or like in a few days. But apart from that, I'm doing pretty okay-ish, I think. So far at least. We'll see. But yeah, and the concert was really cool. It was really nice. How are you? And also thank you for the host. Okay, let me grab a green mum too. I feel like this Treasure Island on stream thing is really not for me. I feel kind of like stressed about doing it weirdly. Also, I need to plant like more pumpkins even. And the thing is, if you get them from Treasure Islands, even the planted ones, they don't have like 3 different produce things on them. And that's like really annoying because I always want mine to have all the different. Wait, I'm like very not smart about getting to the place that I want to be at. Also I need to, oh yeah, I've already been streaming for like 2 hours. I might not do as long of a stream today, by the way, just because of the being exhausted kind of thing. So I might only do like 3-ish hours, but I still think I'm gonna take a break in a second because I have to go to the bathroom. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, I want to do a white mum here actually as a bit of a contrast with the darker like brown. Aw, so cute. I think you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna use the sofa. We're gonna use the Moroccan footrests, which I don't know if I have more of those, but yeah. I'm a little exhausted, went to my hometown over the weekend very spontaneously because my mother-in-law was in the hospital. Oh, but it's fine meanwhile. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that she's fine now. That's very scary. I definitely understand. The long drive was exhausting. Yes, exactly. See, we were talking about that earlier because like even train rides when you don't drive or do anything really, they're still like so exhausting. We can watch your latest Let's Play if we need more Moline. Oh my god, you're so sweet. I need to oh my god, I'm so weird, but I'm so scared of being sick because I need to like record some stuff like tomorrow, and then I'll be gone. If everything goes well and goes according to plan, I'll be gone again on Thursday. Oh gosh, I kind of don't like not being gone so often. Okay, can we skip please? Because it's like, I don't know. I've been watching Let's Play all morning while decorating. Oh, really? I'm glad you like it. And Kershi, welcome on in. I love your website. It's giving me a lot of info for my island. Oh, thank you for saying that, Bug. I really appreciate that. I think there's a couple of verdant codes that need to be updated. And then I think there's like, I might need to switch these colors around. Oh no. There's the Callan codes I need to update, and then there's something for the Neverland thing that hasn't been done just yet. But I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad like you use it as well. Thank you, Anira. I'm really terrible, and you know, if you watch the Let's Play, you know this, and I think the next few episodes will kind of be like that too. I'm really terrible about like questioning what I do in the Let's Play the entire time, like how I do stuff, how I go about things and everything. So hearing that you enjoy it really does help. Really does help. Okay, so I want to use the Moroccan footrest, but now I only got like, there's only the green one that I think could fit. And because I don't really have that many, now I'm like questioning whether this entire thing like makes sense to do now, because I need to order new stuff. So I've like almost moved on to the next thing. It's gonna be the trash dump. I need to work on some tree placements. Okay, let's see. I do want this here to be... That's gonna be like a tall cedar though. So maybe this here could be like a small bamboo. Okay, we're gonna take a little break because I need to go to the bathroom, but I think it'll just be like a quick bathroom break, and I'll just like grab a very quick snack or something. And then I'll be right back, I think. Not really questioning it then. When I go back, I'm like, what was I thinking? Oh, it's okay though. No rush, Annie. That's the good thing about the Let's Play, is that it's always there for, you know, whenever you want or can watch an episode. All right, so I'll see you in just a few minutes. It'll be a quick break this time. But go get something to drink if you don't have anything right now. And thank you for hanging out. dang it. I missed it by like 1 second. I was gonna time it perfectly with that, but I mess it up. All right, a quick little snack later. And here I am again. Thank you so much, Christine P. I hope you enjoyed your break. Yeah, I might, I might move on from this one very briefly, or well, I will probably after stream today continue decorating for a little bit because I've been having like a ton of fun with it today, and I love like making some progress on this island. But for now, let's move to the trash dump thingy because I think we can still kind of maybe start the outline with that one. You know, you kind of, there's a little bit of an idea here, and we can kind of do that with the new stuff too. I still have to adjust some of these sidewalk pieces to be like broken down or whatnot, and I think also I need to shift that here as well because it's kind of, it's the one that you don't see underneath the trash bags, and that's not great. Get tea or just get a hot chocolate. I mean, you could get a hot chocolate first, and then maybe if you later still want to have a hot drink, you could still get like a tea. But if you are craving hot chocolate, I would say go for it. I would say go for it. Aw, Ravioli, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Kirit. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, and then maybe as a I'm gonna break up some of the sidewalk pieces and add like another tree there, I think. And then maybe we can have a little bit of this underneath the trash dump. So it kind of like actually has a bit of a foundation. Hot chocolate it is, yay! No, so it's not just another like piece of dirt or whatnot. This will be kind of good, I think. You know. Oh, Annie, thank you so much for the 109 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see. Let's move this. God, shapes of like areas is always kind of odd, but it's okay. Let's move this like up here, I think. And then it's just gonna kind of be this like odd shape. It doesn't need to be like super great. It's just supposed to be somewhat of a more interesting ground whatever design. What happened? What happened, Ran?
Oh no, Floof's scared. Oh no, Floof, no Floof. Oh no, they keep Floof.
Yeah, that sounds like that sounds a little louder. Kershey, thank you for the 400 bits. Thank you so much. I got blue roses. Nice. Congrats. Why is buying stuff in Animal Crossing such a tedious process? No, I'm with you on that one. I absolutely hate it. I really hate it. Okay, I don't have any more. I'm thinking we should move oh my god. Everything's going wrong now. Everything's breaking and everything's like falling apart. Okay. We're gonna get a new shovel first, and then I want to see if I've still got some bamboo shoots. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna like start making a little shopping list. Very quick shopping list. Because I think I will go to another TI like probably after stream though. It doesn't need to be like immediately. But just, I'm guessing, where's my pencil? There it is. I'm guessing there'll be like a few more things. So definitely I need to probably get some more bamboo shoots and some cedar saplings. I don't think I'm gonna need any more regular saplings. I'm thinking we need a shovel. Oh, actually, shovels are a good idea. I should probably get some more shovels later. But I think I got a new shovel. Yes. And then I'm gonna transfer the nursery bamboo over here. Still love it though. Animal Crossing, I mean, me too. For sure, 100%. 100%. Maybe this tree should be just like moved here. and it'll be like just a different one, and then there could be like another tree here. Let me think. So this one is gonna be a bamboo, and then I guess regular here, and cedar there, or the other way around. And Julia, welcome on in. Hello. And then there should probably be like a tree here, right? I'm restarting for my next island. Hope I get a good map. Happy to pass the reroll time by watching Willie decorate simming. Welcome on in. We're crossing our fingers for you. Good luck, good luck. Y'all, I know what my next island theme is gonna be, and I'm very excited for it. I'm not excited for this song because I'm scared it's DMCA, whatever. I'm excited for it, but also it means I'm gonna have to, should I break up the road here and move this tree in actually, so it's not the same tile as the cedar tree? I think I should. Let's do it here. Yeah, but I know my next island theme, and I believe, I might also make it a challenge something, and it'll be very stressful, but maybe fun, we'll see. And now I just need to finish this island in order for me to start that one, I guess. You have an open spot. I do, because my idea was to put the sandwich that I picked up on here. Oh no, see, I didn't want to put it in the middle. I wanted to put it on the side. Do I know it? No. I think Jackie is the only one who knows it, because Jackie is the one who inspired it. Jackie is the one who inspired it, so yeah. I'm going ham because I'm playing Animal Crossing with my cousin, and my lord, she's annoying. Oh no. Oh no. Jackhammer, there we go. I'm starting a challenge today as well. Nice. Officially with videos. Ooh, if you want to share what you're doing, I'd love to hear. Hey. I just got done writing something for English class tomorrow and can now also play ACNH. Enjoy! Getting super inspired. I love to hear that. I love that. Oh yeah, I know. Never mind. I think this one might be a slightly different one, but the one you know I also want to do. So, you know, there's that. Guess I'll have to wait then. Yeah, or you know, we'll chat later and I can maybe share. Okay, storage shed, because I need to put away some stuff. Also, my saplings are looking tragic. Got like 2 and 1 of each, so I'm actually going to put them away so that I can pick them up later again. And I'm going to put the stuff from the meetup spot away as well. And then maybe the fencing too. I don't need the fencing right now. Allie, welcome on in. I don't know anything, of course. Okay. So, secret trash, whatever. Maybe we could work with some of this fencing here. And then, of course, we do need a bunch of trash, obviously. And then I think that, like, the oil barrel bathtub is very good, plus generally, I need to pick up the trash bags from the delivery that I got earlier. Pirate barrel, sideways pirate barrel, and then these two. Oh, I need green oil barrels. Yes. Oil barrel, green, and probably like brown too. Okay. I'll see. So I'll have to see because, like, obviously I haven't worked for a few days. So I need to catch up on some stuff. I might need to record a few things too. But we can see. Trying to get stickers off from their backs is difficult with short nails. It is. I do have that brown one in the back there. So maybe not this one here. Okay, let's do pirate barrel then. I wish we had a version of the regular one sideways that we could craft. Oh my god, please. Oh my gosh, that would be great. That would be really great. I think I can't do that many trees here as like backdrop, unfortunately, because it's gonna be like in front of the tree and whatnot. But maybe like a second day cedar would be nice. Jessa, thank you for the follow and welcome on in. Because that's not gonna cover that too much, but it's still gonna be somewhat of a backdrop. And I guess we should have like, so, okay, let me see. We've got a cedar there. Then we've got a regular hardwood. We can maybe move this one in, depending on how it'll look with this one. And then I guess we should have one here. Or one further down, let me see. Yeah, one further down also works. Let's do that then. And then maybe this could be, should that be a bamboo? Let's do bamboo. You're gonna start skipping to get villager photos faster? Will it be patient and do it by day by day? I mean, I would say just like start skipping because it can be like really annoying. But you might want to do it like actually, you know. And I do get that. I do get that too. Oh my god. I did not expect that to yeet all the way up there, but whatever. Black Pearl, welcome on in. Hello. Oh yeah, I think this is actually a nice idea. Like we're gonna be able to like put a bunch of stuff here, just layer them with each other. It's gonna be laggy, but it's just the nature of this island now. You know, so that's okay. We're gonna accept it. I like how I went to put wood planks and I put wood blanks. Great. That's awesome. Okay, let me get some trash bags and put them in my storage so I've got them easier to access. Also, I didn't answer, I think. I'm good. I am exhausted a little bit because I went to a concert on Friday and it was like closer to my parents' home, so we went there on Thursday and then until yesterday, and the train ride and the concert and stuff, it was all kind of a lot, not having done it in such a long time, and so I'm like kind of exhausted, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna look good once it's like fully done. We could put, let me see where the trees again, here. Okay, what about the oil barrel bathtub? Just like here, you kind of see the edge of it. Oh yeah, and you can kind of see the steam coming off of it, but you don't have the entire thing there. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. I think that's kind of cute. I mean, as cute as it can be. You know what though? I love trash areas, so I guess they are kind of cute to me. I'm putting away stuff that I shouldn't put away, but I guess in terms of the delivery and stuff, it's okay. So there's that. And then, can I fit the rest in one more? I think so. I'm not gonna take the storage kit with me. Let's see. I always get them the iron wall lamps. Yeah. Or like fruit. I think I did fruit as well. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I actually like paid attention to my villagers in a way that like giving them gifts. I love them and I squeal over them, but giving them gifts is just always kind of too annoying for me. Sounds good, Annie. Have fun. I forgot to label with some of the codes. I wrote down R4. I guess that's what late night tired brain does. Yeah, oh my god, but it's gonna be like a surprise when you go hunting for them. And even if you do write it down, I find that when I go code shopping and I write a bunch of them down and then I go look for those codes and it says like, oh, wood planks. I'm like, yeah, okay, but like, I still don't really know what I'm looking for here. So it's always a bit of a surprise, but I guess that's okay. You're gonna put the code in and then you're gonna figure out if you like it or not. You know, it's gonna be okay. I have a camper. Nice. I don't have much fruit and I want to get some Nook Mile achievement goals done. It was good ravioli. It was really good. Very impressive, for sure. Okay. So, I'm gonna get more. I don't know if I want to put like garbage bins. Oh, I should get a garbage, what is it called? Not garbage bin, but garbage can. I should put those there. I don't have them. Garbage can, but then I think most of this is gonna be like trash bags. I could get like a few more in like white. Trash bag. White. I have to find my campsite? Yes. It's Flurry. Oh my god. And you're not gonna take her. So sad. What else is a trash area? What else would you put in a trash area? Maybe some old tires, like the tire stack for older ones. That's the Dutch word. Wait, what is that? What is that? Respectfully walked out. I would not have expected anything else, to be fair. Maybe this old milk can. What rating does the island currently have? We just found out like last time it was a 5-star rating. Like even the Lily of the Valley here in the corner, I didn't plant that one. So it was a 5-star. I'm not sure if it's still now that I've like put so many more items, because I have a feeling that at some point she's gonna be like, there are too many items on this island. It's like too cluttered, you know? So yeah. Oh, Dutch for garbage can. Oh, I see. Maybe like this. And then we're gonna put more trash bags here. It's supposed to be a trash dump, right? So kind of like this maybe. There's gonna be a tree here too, which is gonna partially cover some of this. We can put some cables on top of the barrels too. And then I do have the milk can. Okay. Can I put the milk can like on the side here maybe? Isabel complained about that on Atami. Yeah. I can imagine. The broken down gas pump. Oh yeah. I don't think I have another one of those. But maybe that can be put here. Or maybe the milk can should go there. When are you gonna start building on Callan? Good question. I hope soon. I really hope soon. I'm getting very impatient and I'm not gonna be home for like the entire weekend again, so I can't really work on it then. With those 90 saplings, there's too many trees. Yeah. Some rocks around the area. I think generally the forest area here will have like a few garden rocks and stuff. I'm gonna have to also like soon time travel to get the trees done. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm kind of intrigued now. I want to find out if I'm still at 5 stars or not. I am gonna pick up like the few saplings here though quickly. Arudia, welcome on in. The messy papers, do you mean the ones that are on the floor? I'm not sure there's enough space, but I definitely want to do the newspaper stack and then also the like cables or anything like miscellaneous really. That's a good idea, yes. But yeah, so I think on Callan, next up, there's still like 2 or 3. They looked like they were going to talk to me. I was confused for a second. There's 2 or 3 episodes that are still like pre-planned. And I think before we actually start building, there might be one more episode where I do another like Treasure Island episode, and I'll actually do like I think Island Essentials or something. Oh yeah, we still have 5 stars. Nice. I don't know if we're gonna still have 5 stars once the island is finished, because there's still like a bit of room on the right hand side that's not filled up. Yeah. Oh, because my gate is still open. I see, I see. Yeah, so I'm gonna do an episode with like island essentials, and I'm gonna do like a bunch of shopping where I'll get like things that I haven't been able to find organically, but I really need them for the island. Like, I don't think I want to build this island up without a few of the shell items or shell DIYs even. I think I'll get a few of the DIYs, and then I definitely want to get the wheat field. I definitely want to get the clothesline. I've been talking about that for too long, really. Oh, speaking of, I don't have any sticks on this island anymore, so I'm gonna have to get a bunch of sticks to craft some clotheslines. Yeah, and I think after that we'll start. I was thinking about doing a mood board, like an in-game mood board, but I feel like I'm gonna be scratching that idea just because the entrance is somewhat of a mood board and I just want to kind of get started. And then once we've started, we're also gonna do another Happy Home Paradise episode at some point so that we can like relatively quickly start customizing the villager homes, because they always kind of throw me off when I decorate and like the houses don't look like they're supposed to. Okay, tangled cords I also need. Tangled cords, let's see. Sounds good, nice. I'm enjoying the TI episodes. That's very good to hear, because they are a bit awkward, you know? They're like a little bit awkward to film, I feel like. So I'm glad. I'm really glad that you're enjoying them. Just briefly, I was thinking maybe this here could also make sense. No, don't like it. Oh my god, no worries, Bonan. You can absolutely like just lurk and kind of sometimes disappear into the shadows. No worries. I do, yes, I actually started out on YouTube. So I make different like content about mostly Animal Crossing. I've been meaning to add some more cozy games to the mix, such as Stardew. We might have to put something else on top of this, by the way. Stardew, or I have played like Bear and Breakfast, and I really love that. So kind of some stuff like that. But I do, and there's even like a Let's Play. I've started like an Animal Crossing Let's Play series, and we're building an island together there as well. Yes. Maybe the paint cans can be put here. Or like also on top of it. I knew I was gonna yeet it up there. I didn't mean to. Yes, so socials or low. No! Yeah, socials or YouTube. Usually also when you type YouTube, it brings up the command as well, so you've got it. But the channel is just called Sparksby, so it should also be relatively easy to find, I think. And then LP already brings you to the first episode, I think, of the Let's Play, or the playlist? Yes, the playlist. Yeah. I'm getting a cough and stuffy nose. It's definitely not the sea yet, but the standing in the rain for 3 hours is also being freezing. I now have a nice cold. No worries. No worries. Please go get some rest. And make yourself like a tea, cuddle up with a blanket and stuff like that. No worries, please, Polina. Not about the stream anyway. And I hope it's not C for you or for me. That rhyme. Blueberry wants to move out. I want her to go, but I don't have her photo yet. Then she can't go, right? She can't go just yet. That's not possible. Okay, which of these trash bags is the white one? Oh, look at me go. So I'm thinking this here. It can't be pushed in. Wait, do I need to pull it one more tile here? Because I want... Yeah. Okay, that's better. And then this way around kind of sounds good too. This will be a bit of a taller tree, and then we'll keep the rest of it kind of open. Maybe we'll have to shift the white one here and put the black ones over there, just because it feels like all the dark stuff is on the right-hand side and the lighter stuff is on the left. Yeah. Oh, thank you for an ad. I'll go play an ad. Thank you, Jackie. We need to manifest, I know. Renee made me tea. Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you, Buna. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Oh, you might also not hear me because of the ad. Eating the items when you don't want them to is super annoying. Exactly. Absolutely. Very much true. So, okay, where will the white ones go? Right at the end. Okay, I'll hold off on like responding because I know that people are gonna be stuck in like ads now.
Hello.
Yeah. Also, Savar, thank you for the follow and welcome on in. Although I never know if everyone is stuck in an ad or like people who maybe just sat through an ad when coming into the channel might not have been. I don't know. We do need to manifest though, yeah. And your cozy let's play has motivated me to actually play through the relaxing part of the game on my new island as well and grind more than usual for the items and all that. Nice! I love that. It's been fun, but it's been tough because I feel like I'm on some sort of time, like I'm on some sort of schedule with the let's play just because, you know, I feel like I want to finally get to the point of actually decorating and kind of showing like how I do that, you know, because it's kind of the reason why I started it is I wanted to show my actual island designing process, and then it kind of just started to be more of a chiller kind of series, and I love that, but it's oh my god, the two frogs. Cute. Yeah, so sometimes I feel like a little bit stressed by it, and I talk about it like quite often. I'm also, I don't even know if that's the episodes that are already out or the one or two that I still have. But I changed my mind a whole bunch about the different, like the Treasure Island thing, and I feel really bad about it because I think it's a little bit annoying to listen to, but you know. Ooh, I don't know what tree this should be. That one I stunted. Maybe this year will be the cedar. Hold on. I do have a fully grown one. Should this be a fully grown one? Yeah, I think it could be. It doesn't really cover too much. And then let's put the let's put a bamboo shoot here. That's gonna be like third stage. And then maybe this can be like a hardwood. A certain whatever hardwood.
Hello.
Is the code for the playground already on your website? Yes, it is. It's on the burden page. It's on the very right hand side. It's the one that looks like there's no code there whatsoever. But yes, that one is there. Lucy and Katsuki, thank you for those follows and welcome on in. I think I said this on YouTube already, but the flattening videos were really helpful when I was flattening my own island. I could imagine. Yeah, for sure. I was like, we were playing the game together. Aww. I love that. That always makes me feel so warm inside. Stop, you're so cute. I love her so much. She's literally like becoming one of my favorites, I think. Also, I think my initial plan was to have a tree right... No, wait. It might have been, but it's not possible anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of trees planted. Let me see that I maybe time travel one day. I think this was supposed to be a third stage in my mind, and then I can kind of see what type of trees are growing in and what my different plans were for them. So let's go and skip one day and kind of look at the state of everything. Okay, 31st. Good. Kurt is being difficult. He's on island longer than Colton. I give both every day. Colton already given me 4 photos and Kurt's left. He has to give me his first. He's just not as easily won over, you know? He needs a little bit more attention. He just needs a little bit more attention. Thank you, Anira. It's not annoying at all. You start something with a certain idea, but ideas can change all the time. Yeah, and also because it's like, so first of all, I'm a very, I don't know, indecisive person. I just like change my mind kind of like that. But then also I'll get comments, recommending different types of things or giving different types of like arguments for specific viewpoints, I guess you could call them. And I'll be like, yeah, no, that makes so much sense. Like I'll do it this way or I'll do it that way. And, oh my God. Okay, I don't like that weather, but it's fine because we have to keep kind of traveling after we stunted the certain amount of trees. Wow. But I'll be like, oh yeah, this makes so much sense. Like I'll do it like this, and then the next person kind of comes along and kind of comments exactly the opposite opinion, kind of, and I'll be like, yeah, no, they're absolutely right. Like that makes a lot of sense too. And so it's constantly like my brain just goes like, oh, I should do this way. No, this way is good. Oh, that way actually is good. So I just have to find like a very good middle ground, which is, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Stormy, moody weather, yes. 100 iron wall lamps, my gosh. Also, Nira, thank you for the slurp. I'll do that in a second. I just remembered I wanted to get some buckets too, because I have neither wooden buckets nor the other ones. And SR, thank you so much for the follow as well. All right, let me take a slurp. Oh my God. This weather is wild to me. It is currently 2:46 in the game. SR, welcome to the chat as well. Making everyone happy is very exhausting. It is. And I am the type of person that I have my own, I have my opinions usually. I'll have like somewhat strong opinions about things that are really like values and things I care about really a lot and stuff. But then there's a lot of things that I'll have some type of idea about what I want to do, but then people like bringing me their viewpoints. It's like, oh, that makes sense. I should do that. And it kind of continues from there. And I'm the type of person I'm a people pleaser, right? So it's kind of tough sometimes, and I have to like stand my ground. But for that, I kind of need to figure out first what I even want to do or achieve or what my plan is. So yeah, I can never make up my mind, and I don't get comments from people on the internet, so I can only imagine. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no worries, Tabitha. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Not in game. Yeah, it's a little bit too moody in game, isn't it? The only thing I like about it is the fact that the windows and stuff have like the lights turned on. There's no rush to get Kurt's photo because he'll be staying. Yeah. Patience. Attempting a winter island to south-facing river mouth. Nice. Yeah, when an island is completely empty, it's like, okay, how the heck am I supposed to fill all this with like anything? Actually, why did I wipe this away? I was not gonna do that. Or I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna do it like this. And then I guess we should probably... Did I have the car like this? We should probably do... We should probably do the used tile here. Like this one. It always kind of feels a little too weird if it's from the corner piece to like the very much like white stripy design. I can't talk, but it's fine. Maybe like this. Having Tad on my spring island, but Henry autofilled. I like him better. He matches my color scheme perfectly. Yeah, Henry's cute. I will say though, Tad is freaking adorable. He really, really is. Take some time to write out what you want from the Let's Play so you have a good baseline to guide you. That's a good idea. Generally, I should really just freaking write stuff down. And I don't mean like just like to-do lists or stuff, but I really sometimes just need to like write thoughts that I've got. I just need to write them down. Okay, so I do think I had a tree growing here. Or did I not? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so this one is definitely gonna grow taller. And then I believe all the other ones are too. This one is kind of cute, actually. Could be another Could be the next stage higher up as well, but I feel like for now, maybe like this. The bamboo. I've got a couple of different ones. This one here isn't stunted quite yet. I was thinking maybe a stage higher, but then I wasn't sure which stage like all of these should be either. I used the tip that you gave in a YouTube video about having an Animal Crossing notebook. Yeah. So the new ideas, I usually am pretty good at keeping those in places. Maybe we'll stunt this one like this, yeah. I can always go back and like unstunt them for a day or something. And then I think all of these I would like to have actually a bit taller. Except for maybe this one. I'm not sure. Journaling has been very helpful for me when I'm feeling uncentered or off in some way. I can imagine. Plus I think, or I would think that's how it goes at least, is that after a while, like journaling, just writing down your thoughts and like kind of understanding your thoughts and being able to put them into words might be a little bit easier. So the journaling might be a little bit more smooth of a process. That could just be my hope or whatever though. Okay. The car got wrecked bumping into it. Oh, I like that. That's a good idea. Oh my god, the storm is wild. Okay, but is that all the trees that we want to stunt today? I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure because I feel like maybe this one could even be like a third stage. I want to try that. It'll be the same as this one then, but could be fine. Or we'll turn that into a bamboo because this one is like a tiny bamboo, so it could be fine and not too repetitive then. Let's try one more day. I'm not sure anything needs to be stunted that day, but better safe than sorry. Better check one too many times, you know? Thank you, Bug. I love journaling. I do it every day. It started because my therapist was taking a 3-week vacation and I needed to remember things for when he got back, but I had forgotten how cathartic it is. It feels so freeing. I love it. All those books have to be soggy AF. Yes. Very much so. And I don't know why the fire was still burning because, you know, there was a lot of rain there. God. The rain really makes it look so sad. I kind of like there actually have been a few islands that I've seen in like DAs that were, I think, during a thunderstorm or something, and they've been like really awesome to look at. But then I don't know if I'll ever do an island during this weather just because I couldn't imagine generally building during it. Like I would probably just build it and then time travel for the DA or something. It's waterproof fire, exactly. But then I always feel like whatever you build, it always kind of looks better at during daytime. I'm not sure. One of the treasure islands I use can get every tree at whatever stage. Oh, I love it. I love that. The different stunted trees or the different tree stages is incredible. I love to do that as well. Only on this one, for some reason, I have not been doing it on this island just because I oftentimes am sitting on the sofa with, we have a campsite visitor. Nice. I'll sit on the sofa just kind of and don't want to go to a treasure island, so I'll just kind of try and time travel, but yeah. What I love to do is write things down that made me happy or proud today. Oh my god. Wait, is this different weeds? I think this is different weeds. This is the summer weeds because it's the 1st of June. Oh no. Compliments, achievements, feedback on my content or whatever. It always makes me so happy to read through it again. Oh, that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Aisling, thank you so much. So loud. Thank you so much for the 16-month resub, for deciding to resubscribe for another month, Aisling. Thank you so much for that. And I hope you will continue to enjoy the emotes and everything. Thank you. Yeah, the month rolled over, yes. Oh gosh. Interesting. Also not bad, but I kind of feel like I prefer the spring ones. Right, so I definitely would want this one to be a little bit different to the one in the back, so I guess we're gonna have to have it grow a little taller. Or also we could plant the tree somewhere else. We could maybe plant that tree like here or whatever. But one more stage. I think this one also, just because we've got it like here. We got the same tree there. One thing, welcome on in, thank you for the follow. Can't believe I've known you for over a year. I know, right? So many of you, oh, good night. So many of you at this point I've known for like so long, and you've been around for so long. It kind of, like, I'll sometimes read this out and be like, oh, thank you for the 60 months. And I'll know like it's such a large number, and I'll say like, oh my God, thank you for such a long time. But I still don't think it really registers how long that actually is. Like, that's so long. It doesn't even have to look aesthetically pleasing other than journaling. Yeah, I think I would really, if I do it, like if I actually get down to writing stuff down, I would try not to put that pressure on myself for it to look like super pretty, because I think that would just be another thing for me that would keep me from doing it, you know? Like it would just be such a I don't know. It would just be like another thing that would keep me from actually getting it done regularly, which is already something I'm not great at. So okay, actually I think I'm gonna have this be a little bit taller, and then maybe I should stunt this one here though. Or do you think we should have it grow another stage? Because like that's gonna be, I mean, we have this one could be fully grown. Maybe we should move these around. Have this one be here, which could be fully grown, so it hides everything a little bit better, right? The trash dump, I mean. And then this one a stage back too? Or is that... Oh, that can't be. No, wait. Okay, no, that plan wouldn't work because that would be... Let me think. That tree could still stay there though, the hardwood, I mean. And then the cedar stays here, and I feel like the cedar should be like a third stage. Third stage maybe. I kind of like the idea that this is, you know, what they bumped into. I think that's kind of cute. This one here could be nice if it's like an actual green one, just because of all the brown and stuff. But then maybe I should stunt this here. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let's stunt this. Like the cedar tree. So it doesn't take too much away from the trash dump. Like I still want to be able to see it. But then I'll have to transfer the... Oh, this is too complicated. This is not... I shouldn't have to worry about this. We'll shift this backwards just to let it grow one more stage, because otherwise it's also going to be stunted. Okay. Wow, that's too complicated, really. It's okay though. It's okay though. I do think, as far as like a little trash area, would we want to have to go inside? Probably not really, right? Like, I think it's okay if you just stand here on this pumpkin to see it, because then we could actually put something else in the middle there and also close this area off. I do have a tire stack actually here, and then I could maybe just like drop like a can or something in the middle, which I don't know if that can be, because it's let's try that if it's like a full tile or whatever. Okay, sorry, I got like very in the zone with the tree stunting, and I'm not even sure I understood everything that I was doing. Getting close to 2 years. Oh my god, that's so much. That's so much. Okay, so maybe here. Okay, Doesn't look like from Pinterest. Yeah, never mind exactly. What even is time? I don't know. You're making me want to play Animal Crossing again. I've been playing a lot of Disney and now I want Animal Crossing. I'm kind of happy to hear that. I know a lot of people are enjoying Disney recently, and I mean, absolutely go ahead and do that. But I'm very, very happy to hear that I make you want to play Animal Crossing. I mean, I still love it so much. It makes me really happy. Nope, not the song. It makes me really happy to maybe hopefully inspire a few more people to pick up Animal Crossing again, just because it gets to, like, so many people haven't been playing it recently, and yeah. Maybe a little bit of newspaper. Maybe nothing on top of the barrel. Maybe it's just not supposed to be. I'm tired of building in my island. Anything I do looks good. Or you mean like nothing? Oh, I don't believe that, Helena. I don't believe that. Also, just, you know, have fun. Like, try and not pay too much attention on the results. You might like start an area and it might not look good right now, but you might come back to it like tomorrow and it'll even be, or either it'll be like amazing, you'll look at it and be like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty cool, or you'll look at it tomorrow and be like, oh, I know like what I need to change now. Ah, the green hydrangeas. And our shrub grew in. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that kind of looks nice. Okay. I think I like this. This was a good idea. I think both the forest hangout spot plus the trash dump was both Robin's idea, so thank you so much for that. This one obviously still needs a little bit of work, but I think I'm actually quite happy with where it's going. It's just supposed to be like a small little area, and for that I think we're on a good path. So we've got the layout of this one, or the outline or whatever, and then we have this small area which will still have a few more tree adjustments around it, and then obviously it's like some filler stuff. But yeah, I can't believe how fast like this entire area here in the back is coming together. Obviously I've been doing a bunch of it like offline and stuff, but it's really nice to look back, and like I said earlier last week, this all wasn't here. It kind of makes you actually feel productive, which is nice. It'll always be the game that I go back to. It has my heart. I think me too. Even if I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I need like a break from it, I think Animal Crossing, or especially New Horizons, will be something I will pick up again and again. Just bought the DLC? Oh my gosh. Have fun, Arudia. What is Pippi doing here? Oh my god. So cute. Thank you, Annie. And Emily, welcome on in. Thank you, Renee. Honestly, Robin, I am really enjoying it. I am enjoying the fake buildings much more than I thought I was going to. And I have a feeling that from now on, I might actually incorporate a few of these fake buildings onto different themes as well. We'll see though. We will see about that. Yeah, and then I feel like once it's done, I might actually miss this. I sub to the Nook's Treasure Islands. Yeah. How much ooh, good question. Okay, I mean, let's do a quick little island tour before we end, shall we? I feel like that will be a good end to the stream today. And I'll show you what I've done so far and what still needs to be done. Quick heads up, it has now switched over to June, so we've got slightly different weeds to what I want, and I think the grass might be like a teeny bit too vibrant, but generally it all still kind of works, I think. Oh my god. Annie, thank you so much for the follow and welcome on in. Oh, we got CJ here today. Great. It's different from your other island, but it looks so good. Thank you, Robin. So this is the entrance. So this is like an abandoned and overgrown city kind of being reclaimed by nature. I think towards the beginning here, or towards the entrance here, there's like a couple of tiles that are still open just because I had hopes of like more weeds growing at some point, but I think we're past that stage. So I'm gonna be filling in that area just with like different weeds and stuff. All right, and then let me kind of show you around quickly. So we got like a big, well, big-ish pond that kind of just disrupted the streets here. This is a car repair shop with like the museum tent as kind of the car repair tent in a way. And then just decorating along the sides. And then over on the left of the car repair shop, we also have this like yacht repair shop, which also still has a couple of open tiles. So just like a few filler things really. And then from here on, you can also kind of squeeze through and find your way over to the abandoned gas station, which just has a couple of filler tiles in the middle as well. So this. I still don't know how to show you this island really, but you know. This is the building that you saw from the entrance, which just kind of is connected to this little bus stop. And then there's Flurry chilling close to the community garden. This is like, it used to be like, you know, full of fresh produce and stuff, which I guess is still kind of somewhere in the middle, but it's also very abandoned and very overgrown. So I'm not sure if you should pick up those things anymore. Then we got this little pathway in between these buildings here. And then you might have already been able to spot it. There is actually like a rooftop. So you can go ahead and climb up this building here and then have a pretty good view of this like, I forgot the name again. This like junkyard. This like, oh my god, you might probably hear sounds in the background now because Kat has started cooking. But yeah, so this is like a junkyard with people like just putting their furniture away, I guess. Just throwing it away. See, Paulina? See, I told you, it's a valid feeling. It is. Megan, thank you for the follow and welcome on in. Thank you, Denise, and Anira as well, thank you. And Amy also, thank you. The good old Tamil mix, yes. Then we have Nook's Cranny here. I've tried keeping it in the small version, which so far, knock on wood, has succeeded, but you know. And then we've got the delivery zone. Everything's kind of under construction, so deliveries have been paused, and so everything's like super messy. And then we're heading into kind of the villager area with Tasha and Pippi here. We have another one of those like rooftop things, which is right by the yacht shop, by the way, just for orientation purposes. And this is just to kind of give you a little bit of a better view of this kind of fake house building. And then from here on, you can kind of go up further into the villager area. There's a couple of different like fake buildings around. We've got Punchy's house over here, who lives close to like this sunken waterfall. And then also close to that area that we worked on just today, but we'll go up first. I would say it's like an abandoned, overgrown city. Yeah, and then it's kind of just like nature has started reclaiming this city. Do it, Bug. It's so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. So definitely do it. Up here we have Fred and Butch, two cranky old puppies who used to love playing sports together. Now they're kind of a little bit too old for it, but the basketball court thingy still kind of sits abandoned like this. I love how it flagged that. Oh my gosh. You are fake. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. And Vernon also, thank you. And then from here on out, also you might have realized a couple of these like saplings and then the road kind of being broken like this. It's just because I need to stunt the trees, and then for the DA I'll kind of fix all of that and then upload it and stuff, and then the trees don't really matter anymore. So that's kind of that. And then here is my like abandoned train tracks. So we've got like graffiti kind of filled buildings. Still a couple of open tiles here. The little kind of bus stop or train station waiting whatever in the middle, and then more fake graffiti kind of stuff. Here's the basketball kind of courtyard. There's that. And then this is kind of the entire thing that we were working on today. So here's an abandoned post office, and then right in front, or like a little bit further to the front, is that sunken waterfall, which you can actually kind of go here too. So this is like a shortcut if you quickly wanted to get to the other villager houses. So this is the shortcut. And then We have, well, the two frogs living together. This is Prince and Tad. Their little kind of messy front yard area, and then they live close to this park, which is connected to this little forest. Like I said earlier, it's kind of for when you like you're trying to take your dog for a walk or something like that. There's gonna be this like chill hangout spot in the forest, which is kind of more trashy than chill, but you know. There is like a broken incline over here, which we'll get to in a second, but you used to be able to go down here, but you can't anymore. So you kind of have to head up here instead, which connects you back to the road. And then this is gonna be, so I'm gonna try like move one of the houses for the DA. So this will be like a plot pretty much. It'll be set up as though there's gonna be like a plot there. So someone was supposed to like move in, but then maybe the plans have been abandoned or something. Lopez lives by this old library, but you know, the books look pretty old by now and all that kind of stuff. And of course, there's a little trashy area that we built today. And then from here on out, you can go down the incline, which leads you to more construction sites. So I guess this is more of those things. So there's like this more natural incline, and there's like a bunch of trees here. And this was kind of still like a very natural area, but then they tore it down, wanted to build something big, but then never really got started on it. So everything's like filled with boxes and the construction scaffoldings and like different tools and all that kind of stuff. And it's all very close to the like highway or motorway or whatever, which is this right here. With this bridge leading over it, there's still, so this to the left here is supposed to be some sort of shop that I haven't really turned into anything just yet. So I'm gonna have to do that. And then plus like this entire area here needs to be something. But this motorway kind of is broken down here in some ways, which is why I put the caves there. So you have like a big clump of like rocks and stuff. And then this is the broken incline, which is gonna be part of the DA. Where do I go first? Let's go to the right hand side here. We're heading into like pretty much the area that's not done yet. So this is, I think, gonna be like another convenience store or something. I've been thinking about doing an abandoned like graveyard or cemetery or whatever you want to call it somewhere here. And then this road is kind of also broken apart by some water that just flowed there. And then we've got this like floating island, which I still haven't really decided what to put there. It might be a fake building or whatever, but you can see this from my house and like my rooftop kind of. So this is my house. So I'll have to figure out what to kind of put here. It's also under construction apparently, just like everything else. And then also this still needs a little bit of love. We've got Flurry's house right here. So Flurry and I live very close together. And then this is the convenience store, the one that already exists. Convenience store. And then you can go and also like climb up. There's a couple of climb up spots like this. I forgot to show you two others, but you can kind of climb up here and like get this view of in between the buildings and stuff. Thank you, Julia. Oh, thank you, Subby. The villager houses into buildings. That was like a lot of fun, actually. Yes. Feels like you just showed us the beginning of this island, and look how much is complete. I know. Yeah. Yeah, and then this is connecting us again to that bus stop and the community garden. Let me think. So one of the climb up spots is also like here behind the building. It just gives you like a little bit of a better view of resident services. Nothing like too extreme here, but you know, Flurry is there. Cute. The road broken apart by water. Yeah, I've got that in a couple of spaces. So like here, there's this like tiny stream that just kind of flowed and destroyed the pavement. There's that pond by the entrance that kind of did the same. Yeah, this is the area behind resident services, which is like a bunch. It's like a long line of fake buildings all behind it. Still needs like a couple of details, just like a barrel here and there, stuff like that. And then that's pretty much it, I think. And I think that's all. The one spot that I still want to show you is I got this one area where you can also climb up, from which you can see the train station thing, which is like right here by this puddle, and you can kind of get like a pretty decent view of these buildings here. And then technically what you can also do is I've made sure, or at least I think I made sure, to keep all of this until the wheat field, so you can walk through it. So you could also climb up here, but then because of like the roof, you can't really get the best view of this area. But yeah, that's kind of it. I still wish we could customize resin services, nooks, and the tailors. Yeah, that would be amazing. Joey and Kurt, cute. Thank you, Pia. Twitch apparently knows that people who actually use that argument to insult someone don't know how to type. Yeah. Yeah. A ruin on the floating island. Oh, that's kind of cute. Kind of a cute idea. Yeah, I'll have to see how I can make that work, but that might be a very good idea. So that's pretty much everything. So there's like a couple of like open tiles all throughout that just need a few flowers and shrubs and probably like wheat fields, maybe some garden rocks or something like that. And then of course there's like the bigger area to the right-hand side that still needs like a little bit of love and some like actually bigger areas. And then still my house, right? My house, plus I might want to customize the interior of the villagers as well. I don't know, what would you think this is? Maybe like 80%? 70? More? I don't know. I would say maybe like around 70 to 80% done. Sometimes when I spend time in like areas that are mostly done, I'm like, oh no, there's so much more. But I feel like it's probably like 70 because there's still like a few open things for sure. Maybe 75. Yeah. That sounds realistic. I built something for my villagers and they actually use it. Yeah, they were sitting down on the what are they called again? Tire toys earlier. That was very, very cute. All right. And I think for today, that's gonna be it, just because I need to make sure that I don't like overdo it and I actually like rest a little bit today and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that for today's stream. And I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday again, or I should be. I'll let you know. I'll do the schedule on Discord tomorrow, and then I'll post it on social media when I'm like live. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And of course, also on YouTube. So there's that. Anything else? Oh, thank you, Erin. Thank you, Arudia. Thank you for the self-care. I will make sure to do that. All of you do that as well. Please go get some rest, get some snacks and drinks. I'm gonna be honest. I would love to raid, but I feel like I know I haven't been great about raiding at all recently, but I feel like with the entire follow-bot situation, I'm kind of too scared about it. So I'm gonna leave it at that for today and just say thank you for hanging out. Thank you everyone for the very sweet messages as well. Thank you all for hanging out. Stop thanking me. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for tuning in, for hanging out, for the lurking, the chatting, the financial support. I really appreciate it. I hope to see some of you on Tuesday or also like on my social media and stuff. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Sunday. And also, please make sure to get some snacks and some drinks. Take care of yourself. Get enough sleep. Take your meds if you haven't yet. And I will see you again very, very soon. And I'll go over here to the ending screen and once again say thank you. And bye-bye, everyone.